Hi, welcome to Call and Win. What is it? Sunday night. Yes. Hey, welcome to the show. Yeah, I hope you had a great weekend. What are we doing on today's show? Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to look for a country. Exactly. Here in this envelope, I have the name of a country. Right. I've got the name of a country. I'm going to put it up on the board here next to me. Right. Oh, brilliant. Magnets. All right. So listen, looking for the name of the country. In that envelope there, I have the solution. It is the name of a country. First person that tells me the name of that country successfully is going to win $300. All right. $300 starting money. Yeah, there we go. $300. All right. So, $300 for the first person live on air that can tell me the name of the country in that envelope. And I'm taking fast connections. So, any country that springs to mind, you never know. The first country you think of might be the one that we've put in that envelope. All right, I just dropped $50. There we go. Yeah, picking that up. There we go. So, $300 prize money. $300 prize money. Yep. All right, there we go. And getting all that rubbish out of the way. So, come on. 1902 5522 is the number to call down the bottom of the screen there. All right, 55 cents a call to that number. This is the program where you can win $300 just for being the first person live on air to tell me the name of the country in that envelope. Fast connections now, so I would like to hear your answer. Any country that springs to mind. It might be the country that sprung to our mind. Yes, we put our heads together and said, let's pick a country. I mean, how many countries are there? All right, how many countries are there? There's only like 170 countries around the world or something. You got a 1 in 170 chance just for taking a guess. All right, so what do you think? What's the country that we've written in that envelope? There is a country name in there. All right, fast connections now. Fast connections, that means you could get through to me at any time. You want to try? You want to try your hand at winning $300? I'd love to give this money to you. So, I'd love for someone to take this money. Last Sunday, didn't I give away a lot of money on last Sunday's show? Wasn't that a good show? Hey, yeah. All right, so come on. $300 prize money here. $300, seriously. First game on the show here today. All right, it's come up with the name of a country. In that envelope, I have the envelope conveniently labeled solution, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, right? In that envelope, I have the name of a country that is worth $300 to the first person live on air with the right answer. Okay, so if you'd like a chance of being that person, call the number on the bottom of the screen. 1902 555522. Now, that's the number you need to call, right? That's the number you need to call to give yourself a chance at being a contestant live on the air. Yes! Give yourself a chance of being a contestant. Give yourself a chance of telling me your answer, right? And 55 cents a call. But if you're the first person live, $300 cash prize awaits you. Yes, that is $300 cash that will be going straight, landing, yes, in your bank account, more or less. Yeah. So, come on, $300. $300? Any takers? Who's going to be my first contestant? Who's going to be my first contestant? Come on. Where's my first contestant? That's who I want to hear from. All right. So I'm sure you've got an idea. Like if I say, come on, find the country in the envelope, right? That's the envelope in question. That envelope labeled solution. And the reason I've got it up there is so that the country, you can be sure that country is not changing. There is one country in there. All right. The name of a country I've got in that envelope. And I'm waiting for someone to tell me the right answer. Somebody watching, okay? So listen, it doesn't matter where you are in Australia. It doesn't matter what kind of weekend you've had. What kind of... I hope you had a good weekend, by the way. Yeah, what did you get up to? Hey? All right. So, yeah, it doesn't matter where you live, doesn't matter what you do, doesn't matter kind of like, what kind of weekend you had. Nothing really matters, The only thing that matters at the moment is that you tell me the name of a country. And if you are the first person live on air with the right answer, $300. Yeah, $300 cash is going your way. All right. So, nice easy one here. Country names, you don't have to be a geographist, a geologist, a biologist, or a chemiologist, or anything like that. Did I just say some non-existent professions? Probably. Sciences. It's just country names, just countries. All right. So come on. Give us a buzz if you want a chance at winning the money, all right? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Even before I talk to my first contestant, there's something I rarely do. I am going to raise the prize money to $400. Check this out. All right, maybe $300 wasn't enough to get you thinking. All right, maybe $300 wasn't enough to get you thinking. Now, $400, that's a 1/3 increase. All right, that's a 1/3 increase. So, listen, tell me, what do you think? A country name in that envelope is what I have here, right? The name of a country. And I mean, already, sometimes we will play this game and say, oh, it's a female name. And like, how many female names are there? Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of female names, right? But how many countries are there? Now, how many? Now, there's only about 190, officially, there's only 197 countries all over the world. In the entire world. So, and if you're capable of thinking with our heads, you're in trouble. No. Hey, listen. So come on. A country name. It could be any country. It could be the country you're from. It could be the country you're thinking about. It could be a country in the news. It could be the country your neighbour's from, or a colleague from work, or something like that. So what do you think is the right answer? Come on. In the envelope, I have the name of a country. I'm waiting for someone to tell me the name of a country. First person live on air, first contestant to tell me this country name wins $400. Okay? $400. $400. What would you spend $400 on? Seriously, that's a good question. Apart from what's the name of the country in that envelope there, conveniently labelled solution, right? The envelopes that we have our solutions in are conveniently labelled solution. So the solution's there, all right? That's not going anywhere. And as soon as somebody tells me the right answer, I'm going to take that envelope, right? I'm going to rip it down from there, reveal the name of the country, that's the country I was looking for all along, tell you a bit of info about it, and then I'm going to move on to my next game. So I'm just waiting for the first person live on air to tell me the correct answer. Who's it going to be? All right, is it going to be you? Right? And remember, hey, I hope it's going to be you, because whoever it is going to win $400. Okay? So $400 cash prize for the first person live on air with the right answer. Who's it going to be? Now, listen, and doesn't matter where you are in Australia, anywhere, doesn't matter where you are in Australia, anywhere in Australia, doesn't matter where you live, doesn't matter where you are, wherever you are, you can play this game, all right? If you can see this show live, if you can call that number on the bottom of the screen, you are in the running to play for the $400 prize money, okay? And like I said, anywhere. You could be on the coast, you can be inland, north, south, east or west. A contestant on the line. Hello, welcome to Call and Win. Hello? What happened? We lost the contestant. Lost the contestant. All right, listen. When that lovely young lady, the goddess of technology as I call her, and many other things, when she says, look, just hang on, you're going to be put through to the studio in a few seconds. That means you are going to be put through to the studio in a few seconds. Literally, 2 or 3 seconds. So don't hang up the phone. Don't hang up the phone. Seriously. All right? It's not like you're in a line, you're in a queue. Hey, somebody's on the line. Hello. Welcome to Call and Win.
Thank you, Sweden.
Thank you, Sweden. Hey, I wish it was Sweden. It's not. Okay. That's a good answer. It could have been. Yeah, Sweden. Good guess. You looked at us and said, yeah, they were probably thinking Sweden. Yeah, perhaps. All right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to write Sweden on the board here as one wrong answer we've had already. So do not repeat Sweden. There you go. Sweden. Do not repeat Sweden. And I'm raising the money now to, hang on, $500. Okay? $500 prize money. There you go. All right. So, had one wrong answer already. Sweden. Do not repeat that. Okay. So, we're narrowing it down. Okay. I'm going to write up a stack of wrong answers. So, make sure nobody repeats them. Somebody else is on the line. Hello. Welcome to Call and Win. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, mate. Welcome to the show. What's your name?
Ruben.
Great to hear from you, mate. What country have you come up with?
Italy.
Italy. Yes. Nice food in that country. And yeah, hey, relaxed people. Very sort of Mediterranean sort of country, isn't it? Italy. It's unfortunately not the one in the envelope, but I'm writing it up on the board here. Italy. Yes. So, 2 answers already. Italy and Sweden. Cross them out. Don't repeat them. Now, this is fun. Come on. Fast connections, all right? So, what country springs to your mind when I say, what could be the country in the envelope? Which country could we have written in there? Okay? So, Sweden and Italy, already heard of them. Cross them out. Don't repeat them. Somebody else on the line. Hello. Welcome to Call and Win. Hello. 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 Is there someone on the line? Please speak to me. Nope. What happened? All right. The gremlins of technology are playing with us today. $500 prize money still, okay? First person live on air with the right answer. Now, listen. That could have been Sweden. It could have been Italy. I mean, you know, there's a finite number of countries in the world, and it's not that many, actually. It could have been Sweden. It could have been Italy. So, 2 contestants already. One said Sweden, one said Italy. Do not repeat Sweden and Italy, okay? So I'm writing some of the wrong answers up on the board. I'd love to hear from you. $500 cash is here. First person, if you can take a guess. All right, can I just tell my cameraman to close in on me a bit? We don't need this part of the studio. That's nice. That's better. Yes, because I've got my drinks and stuff over there. Yeah. All right, so I've got somebody else on the line. Hello, welcome to Call and Win.
Hello,
Hello, love. Welcome to the show. What's your name?
Alison.
Alison, lovely to hear from you. Alison, what country have you come up with?
Australia.
Australia! The greatest country in the world, isn't it? But it's not the right answer. Australia, greatest country in the world, not the right answer. Unfortunately, not the one in the envelope. Here we go. But I'm going to write that up here as well. Make sure nobody repeats it. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do too. I'm going to add a green one to the prize money. $600. All right, there we go. So, 3 answers we've had already. These 3 countries are definitely not in that envelope, all right? So, $600 prize money. Another contestant on the line. Oh, this is really good. Hello, welcome to Call and Win.
Is it Greece?
Is it Greece? Greece, great answer. Yes. Oh, I tell you what, unfortunately, it's not Greece. I wish it was. It's not Greece. I tell you what. Now, Greece too, I don't know why, but when I hear of so many of these countries, it's their food that comes to my mind. You know, Greece, it's just the Greek food. Yum, yum. And Italy, the pasta. The linguine. Yes. The good old days when I had an Italian girlfriend. Did we have big dinners at their place? Anyway, listen, 1902 5522 is the 1902 555522. There's the number on the bottom of the screen should you wish to be a contestant on the show. Should you wish to have a chance at talking to me. The point is not talking to me, it's telling me your answer, which could be worth $600. Because what we've done today is we've come up with the name of a country, okay? And we do know there's only a certain number of countries in the world, right? Okay, and it's not like in the thousands, is it? It's only like a couple hundred. We'll put the name of one country in that envelope. Question is, which country could it be? The first person live on air to tell me wins $600 cash, right? And now, I don't know whether Sunday it's because of it's Sunday. Last Sunday, I just had winner after winner after winner after winner. I gave away like $2,000 last Sunday or more, 2.5, I don't know. And I had a stack of winners, so let's see if we can't do it again this Sunday. Yeah. So, hey, I've got somebody on the line. Hello, welcome to Call and Win.
Hello, is that me?
Yes, it's you. I'm Peter. What's your name?
I'm Linda.
Hey, lovely to hear from you. What do you reckon? Which country do you think we might have in that envelope?
Okay, I'm not sure if I'm going to pronounce it correct, but is it Azerbaijan?
Azerbaijan! No, unfortunately. And I don't know how to spell it. I have to admit. All right, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm raising the prize money now to $700. All right, Azerbaijan. I must admit I'm not a good speller. And all right, so everyone knows, write it down for yourself. Azerbaijan, don't repeat it. I do not know how to spell it, I admit. So I'm not even going to try, because then everybody's going to be writing, he didn't spell it right. No, he doesn't even know how to spell. I don't know how to spell, okay? So take it from me. Hey, somebody else is on the line. Hello, welcome to Call and Win. Hello?
Hello.
Hey, welcome to the show. What's your name?
Heather.
Heather. Hello, Heather. Welcome. I'm Peter. It's great to have you here. Heather, what do you reckon is the country we've put in that envelope?
Turkey.
Turkey. All right. Now, hey, very good answer. Unfortunately, it's not the right one. Turkey. Yes. All right. Here we go. Turkey. I tell you what. Interesting country, Turkey. Very interesting. Half of it's in Asia, half of it's in Europe, isn't it? Yeah. And I tell you what, in Turkey, you ever go shopping there and you say, how much does that cost? And they say, I'll cost you 100, whatever the currency is, you know. And then you just say to them, okay, I'll give you 5. Okay, you know, and don't feel you're upsetting the guy. That's the way things work in Turkey. So he says, it is worth 100 rubles or whatever they have. You go, no, I'll give you 5. Oh, no. And you usually end up settling at about 15. It's really weird. And it's just totally normal in Turkey. Okay? Actually, oh, yeah, I got it. Okay, yeah, and we've also had, thank you very much, my cameraman has just helped me, we also had Azerbaijan. Right, there we go. Yes, no, my cameraman, Stephen, yeah, my cameraman Stephen, yeah, he just helped Azerbaijan. Okay, we also had that. I know nothing about Azerbaijan, but it doesn't matter. Hello, welcome to Call and Win.
Hello, is it England?
Mate, hey, welcome to the show. Yes, England, great country. Oh, yes, great country. Unfortunately, it's not the one in the envelope. Yeah. Okay, yes, England, the country just visited by President Obama. Okay, but alrighty, I tell you what I'm going to do now. Boom, 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 boom. We are going to take some more money, one of these, and add it to the prize money and make it $800. So, the way the game is going at the moment is really exciting. Fast connections, which means that you could get through to me at any time, right? Now, in this envelope, we have the name of a country, right? I've got $800 cash waiting here for the first person live on air that can tell me the name of that country, all right? At the moment, it's a free-for-all. It's anybody's guess, which means it could be yours. And there's somebody on the line who wants to tell me their answer. Hello, welcome to Call and Win.
How you going?
Hey, I'm going great, mate. Listen, I got $800 I want to give away. Let's see if you can't win it from me. What do you reckon the country is that we're looking for?
Is it Bosnia?
Bosnia? No. But good try. Hey, thanks very much. I'm going to write Bosnia up here. Actually, I was in Bosnia just about a year ago or so. Yeah, very mountainous country, Bosnia and Herzegovina. Yeah, very mountainous country. And love the food down there, you know, all the cevapcica and all those sort of lamby and spicy and tasty foods. Yeah, really good food down in Bosnia and Herzegovina. Do not look for freeways, though. They don't have them. It's a very mountainous country, or hardly any anyway. Hey, somebody's on the line. Hello, welcome to Call and Win.
Hello.
Hello, mate. Welcome to the show. To whom do I have the pleasure? What's your name?
Roger.
Roger. Okay, Roger.
Yeah.
Great to hear from you. What's the country you've come up with?
Oh, I think France might be the go.
France.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, not the one in the envelope, but yeah, hey, excellent guess. France. All right. Yes. France, and I'll tell you what, interesting thing about France when I was there is a pastry shop on every second corner. And it's just totally part of like the French lifestyle. And a little bakery, like just little bakeries on every second corner where they go for their bread and their cakes and nobody's overweight. Unbelievable. Hey, somebody's on the line. Hello, welcome to Call and Win.
Hang on, mate, how you going?
Hey, I'm going pretty good for an old guy. Listen, I got $800 I want to give away. What do you think is the country we got in the envelope?
Spain.
Spain. All right. Spain. No, not the right answer. Not the right answer. I'm hearing really good answers here. Spain. All right, I'll write that one up there as well. Spain. Yes. Actually, the country, which is the mother country of the language, Spanish, which apparently is the language spoken most as a first language around the world. But I've got another contestant on the line. Hello, welcome to Call and Win.
Hello,
Hello, love. Welcome to the show. What's your name?
Amy Smiley.
Lovely to hear from you. And what do you think might be the right answer?
Is it Ireland?
Ireland. Excellent try, Ireland. But not the right answer. And I'm not going to go into which island. Ireland. Okay. Well, yeah, Ireland, but we're not going to go into, like, the politics or anything. Hey, all right, everybody, hold on to your hat. Listen, I got a big clue. The country I'm looking for contains the letter A in its name. The country I'm looking for, the country in that envelope, has got an A in its name. So it cannot be Sweden, it cannot be Greece, it cannot be Turkey. But it could have been Bosnia, France, Spain, Italy, Australia, Azerbaijan, Ireland, England. It could have been, but it isn't. So the country I'm looking for contains the letter A, right? But there's already a whole lot of countries up here that we've already heard of that contain the letter A, which you can rule out. All these countries up here with the letter A in them, so we've ruled out Australia, Azerbaijan, Ireland, England, Bosnia, France, Spain, Italy. 8 countries that contain the letter A already ruled out. Hey, so this is narrowing down. We are narrowing down the remaining possibilities, thus increasing your odds. Drastically increasing your odds of giving me the right answer. And still got $800 prize money here. Whew. This is fun. I don't know why I'm enjoying this today. Come on, I always enjoy doing this. Yeah, no, listen. Okay, so somebody's on the line. Welcome to Call and Win. Hello.
Thank you.
Hey, welcome.
Hello.
Listen, love. Hi, welcome. It's great to have you on board. I just want to tell you, I don't know if you've been watching, but we just put up a big clue. The country I'm looking for contains the letter A. So what's your answer?
Papua New Guinea?
Papua New Guinea. It's not Papua New Guinea. I'm afraid not. But good try. It's got an A in it. Papua New Guinea. Yeah. And my crew thought I couldn't spell that. There you go, crew. Yes, all right. All right, listen, how about adding another one of these to the prize money? There we go. $900 prize money. Yes, pardon me for my messy writing. Yeah, that was Papua New Guinea. Papua New Guinea. I hope that's how it's spelled. Yeah, something like that. All right. If I spell the name of any country wrong, I apologise in advance. There's nobody that I want to offend by that. It's just a lack of education. Yes, misguided education when we were learning to spell country names at school. Okay, so contains the letter A. We've got a stack of answers already with the letter A. Okay, do not repeat any of these. Australia, Azerbaijan, Ireland, England, Bosnia, France, Papua New Guinea, Spain, Italy. Do not repeat them. They contain the letter A, but they are not the right solution. So already got a stack of countries here that contain the letter A, but are not the ones in the envelope. Mark solution. Look at those. Do not repeat them. All right? So, I'm so excited. I got $900 to give away. Who's going to win it? $900 cash prize that is going to land in somebody's bank account, all right? First person live on air to tell me the name of the country in that envelope, all right? It contains the letter A. It's a country that has the letter A in its name, all right? And some of the ones we've already heard, Australia, Azerbaijan, Ireland, Papua New Guinea, England, Bosnia, France, Spain and Italy. Rule them out. Do not repeat them. $900 cash. Now, if you would like a chance at winning this $900, right? And you'd like to tell me a country name that contains the letter A, simply call 1902 555522. That's the number you need to call to give yourself a chance to talk to me live on air, all right? Tell me your answer, and if your answer is correct and you're the first person I hear it from, $900 cash will be going your way, and it's 55 cents a call to that number. I got somebody on the line. Hello, welcome to Call and Win. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, love.
Hello.
Welcome. What's your name?
Cindy.
Cindy. Hey, that's cute. Cindy, what do you think the right answer is?
Romania?
Romania. No, not Romania. Good try, but it's not Romania. All right. Yes, Romania, a country which is famous for... what's Romania famous for? I don't know. Some of its inventions. Yeah, I think there are a lot of famous inventors from Romania. Yes, and the Transylvania... Count Dracula? Yes, even though Count Dracula was a non-existent figure, it was dreamed up by a Brit called Bram Stoker, but he placed him in the Transylvanian mountains of Romania, which were formerly not Romania. Anyway. So, come on. So many answers already. Countries that contain the letter A. How many more countries can there possibly be that contain the letter A? Come on. Have you got one of them in your mind? You're sitting there thinking, hang on, I've thought of a country that contains the letter A, all right? Because the right solution in that envelope, the one there, that country that I'm looking for there in that envelope contains the letter A. $900 for the first person live on air that can tell me. All right, time is ticking. I got a lot of other games to play. I got a lot of other money to give away. Last Sunday night, I had so many winners. I gave away so much money. I had like five winners in the first 50 minutes of the show last Sunday. I gave away $2.5 grand or something in an hour and a half. It was brilliant. Come on, so there's $900 here to be won. $900 to be won. And last Sunday, I had winners from Brisbane. I had winners from Perth. So which just goes to prove what I always say. It doesn't matter where you live. Anywhere in Australia, right? Doesn't matter. Anywhere that you can see this show live. Anywhere that you can call that number on the screen, you are in the running to be a winner. Okay? This is anybody's game at the moment. This is anybody's solution. This is anybody's prize money. $900 cash. Okay? Could go to anyone. Could go to anyone from any state, in any city, town of any size. So it doesn't matter whether you're in a big city, or little town. I've got somebody on the line I've got to talk to. Hello, welcome to Call and Win. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, mate, welcome to the show. What do you think could be the country in that envelope labelled solution?
China.
China. Yes, the most populous country in the world, but not the one in the envelope. All right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do now. I'm going to write China down somewhere. I'll write it up here. How's that? Yeah, just for something a bit different. China. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Don't stop. Yeah, the prize money's going up to $1,000. All right. Now, up until now, $1,000 prize money. You're sitting there going, Pete, you serious? I just got to tell you a country name with the letter A, and if I tell you the right one, I get $1,000. Yeah. Hey, started this game at $300, and I've been raising the prize money all the way along. Now, there are only 197 countries in all in the world, all right? And that's a true figure, right? Officially, there are 197 countries in the whole world. Only some of them contain the letter A. I've got like a stack of them already up here on the board that people have said, answers that people have said. And so far, I have written every answer on the board. I very rarely do that nowadays. We did it a long time ago, but I have not done this for ages. And believe it or not, this is providing you so much help. If you can read my disgusting handwriting, if you can't, I'll tell you the countries we've already had that contain the letter A. China, Italy, Spain, Papua New Guinea, Romania, France, Ireland, Bosnia, England, Azerbaijan, Australia. Hey? All right? So all these countries have been said before. Do not repeat any of them. Question is, what country is in your mind? Hey? What country is in your mind at the moment? What country are you thinking of? Do not tell me you're not thinking. Come on. Of course you're thinking of a country. You're saying a country that contains the letter A that isn't already up on the board. Yeah, you can think of one, can't you? Hey, how many countries are there left that contain the letter A? Not too many countries left that contain the letter A that aren't already up on the board, I think. I don't know. Well, one of them is in that envelope. And it could be the same one that's going around in your head at the moment. You're thinking, on a blower is where you need to be. That's if you want a shot at winning $1,000. Yeah. Come on, look, I'm going to be giving this away to someone. This money is leaving here. Someone is going to win this. The first person with the right answer live on air is going to win this money. This money is going to land in my winner's bank account. I don't know who it's going to be. Could be this person here. Let's have a listen. Hello, welcome to Call and Win. Hello.
Yes, hello. Yes.
Hello, mate. Welcome to the show. What's your name?
Jack?
Jack or Jeff?
Jack.
Welcome. Great to hear from you. Listen, what country have you come up with?
Slovenia?
Slovenia. Great try, Slovenia. Not the right answer. I'll tell you what, though. Slovenia, lovely little country, all right? Only got a population of about... only got a population of about... Well, we can't see that one. Yeah, only got a population of about 2 million people. I get carried away sometimes with all the information I want to give about countries. But anyway, it's a lovely country. And the capital, Ljubljana, which a whole lot of people have trouble spelling, lovely downtown area there, beautiful old city with the little river running through there. Sit out, have a drink. Yeah. Well, all right, so listen, a stack of countries up on the board already that contain the letter A that you don't want to repeat. So what countries remain? What country remains in your mind? Yes. Listen, $1,000 is the prize money here at the moment. Okay? This is cash. This is going to wind its way into the bank account. As I was saying before, this is going to wind its way into the bank account. This is going to wind its way into the bank account of my winner. On this. Someone is going to win this money. It's going to be the first person that tells me the name of the country that we have in that envelope there. All right? Now, I got a big clue here. The name of that country contains the letter A, so that's kind of narrowed it down, hasn't it? There are only, officially, 197 countries in the entire world, okay? So when we started this game, there was a potential of 197 answers in total. Now I've told you that the country in question contains the letter A in its name. Now that 197 has been drastically reduced. I don't know to exactly how many, but it's now, the number of remaining possibilities are far, far less. And there's a stack of countries. See, these are all the answers I've had so far. This is not some of the answers that I've had so far. These are all the answers that I've had so far. Okay, when was the last time you saw me do that? When was the last time you saw me write up all the wrong answers? This is huge help for you. Huge assistance. Make sure you don't repeat any of these country names. All right, somebody's on the line. Hello, welcome to Call and Win.
Hi,
Hi, love, welcome to the show. What's your name?
Dagmar.
Dagmar, lovely to hear from you. What do you think the right answer is?
Argentina.
Argentina! Yes.
Yes.
No. Unfortunately, not the one in the envelope. But it just reminds me of the song, you know, Don't Cry For Me, Argentina. Oh. Yes. And didn't Madonna do a terrible job of that song? Right. Yeah, okay. So we're writing down Argentina. Pardon my back. Pardon my back, yes. And of course, there was the big musical. Yes, there's the musical. You know, you might have seen it. Yes, and the film, you know, with Madonna and what's his face? Oh yes, the Spaniard. What is he? Who was in Argentina? He played Antonio Banderas. Yes. Do you know where I saw Antonio Banderas once? New York. Yeah, Broadway. Live on stage. He was in a musical dancing. and sing it. He was brilliant. God was brilliant because he had a musical background before he got into films. Yes, Antonio Banderas did. Yeah, you heard it from me. He was in the musical 9. Oh, well, yes, they're just from some of my previous, traipsing around the world trips. Now, listen, I got $1,000 here. Yeah, well, every time somebody says a country, I just say the first thing that springs to mind about it. Well, I've never been to Argentina. It'd be lovely to visit. Does somebody want to invite me? No, I'm kidding. Listen, $1,000 prize money, all right? Cash. Waiting here. It's waiting here. Look. For the first person live on air with the right answer. So, I'm after a country. In this envelope, it's been there all along. Listen, as soon as someone tells me that solution, that country name that contains a letter A, all right? If it's going to be you, you know what's going to happen? I drop this, I turn around, I take that envelope from there, take out the solution and say, that's what we were looking for all along. And you've got the $1,000. That's what I want to say as soon as possible. So you need to be on the phone. Right? I don't care what you do. You can consult your school books. You can consult an encyclopedia, an atlas. Atlas, yeah, that'd be a good one. Yeah, you can maybe have a globe of the world, which you spin around and look for countries that contain the letter A. All right? So, 1902. Listen, if you've got a country in your head, right, you're thinking of one, it's not on the board yet, and it contains the letter A, you're thinking it could be the one in that envelope labelled solution, you want a shot at winning $1,000, 1902 555522 is the number you need to call. 55 cents a call. This person has called it, and they might have the right answer. Let's find out. Welcome to the show. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Steve.
Hey, sorry?
And
What's your name, love?
it's Bev.
Oh, lovely to hear from you. What do you think
Yes?
the right answer is?
I think it's Africa.
Africa. No. Do you know why? Do you know why? Do you want? It's not Africa? I think Africa's a continent. I could be wrong. But your answer wasn't right. $1902. 555522. The game is still wide open. I am after a country. The name of a country that contains the letter A, okay? Not one of the countries on the board. So far, actually, every answer that I've had so far, I've written up on this board, right? There are only, officially, there's 197 countries in the world, right? Now, I want one that contains the letter A. So the number of possible answers is far less than 197. The ones I've already heard that contain the letter A are China, Italy, Spain, Argentina, Slovenia, Papua New Guinea, Romania, France, Ireland, Bosnia, England, Azerbaijan, and Australia. That is a list of every answer I've had so far. Admittedly, I had Africa as well, but I didn't write Africa up there for good reason. Because the solution is a country. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, say no more. So, what's the solution in the envelope? Which country? Not one of these. Rule all them out. Exclude all those. Very rarely have I played a game like this. Not in ages have I played a game like this, where I have written, so far, and I'm running out of space, so I don't guarantee that I'm going to write all the incorrect answers up here, but so far, every incorrect answer that I've had is up on the board. Every single one. And that is a huge help, because that guarantees, what does that guarantee? That guarantees that any country name that you say, if you're my next contestant, right, if you make sure it's not one of these, every country name that you say from now on, provided it's not one of these, definitely could be the right answer. See what I'm saying? So if you make sure that your answer is not one of these on the board, you're definitely not repeating a previous answer. $1,000 prize money. Yep, $1,000 prize money waiting here. Hey, somebody's on the line. Hello, welcome to Call and Win.
Yep, hello, how are you, mate?
Mate, listen, I'm doing really good. Sunday night, I'm feeling great. I've got $1,000 to give away. And all I need is a country name from you that's got an A in it. What do you think it is?
I think it's Tuvalu.
Sorry?
Tuvalu.
Tuvalu. Great try. You surprised me with that one. Of course, I'm not a very knowledgeable guy, but no, not the correct answer. Good thinking, though. Hey, yeah, good thinking. Shall I write that one up? How do you spell it? Is it like... I don't know how to spell. I must admit, I mean, I'm not good at spelling. So, I admit it, yeah. Yeah, I know you can write about it, whatever you want. Oh, we can't spell, we admit it to it. I'll give you another clue. Not only does it contain the letter A, the last letter is A. Hey, that's narrowed it down even more. That has narrowed it down even more now. The last letter is A. All right? So out of these up here, Australia, Bosnia, Romania, Papua New Guinea, Slovenia, Argentina, and China. You see, there's a whole lot up here with the letter A in them before, but only about half of them end in the letter A. So that is a huge hint. That has narrowed it down much, much further. So there are only 197 countries in the entire world officially, right? So at the beginning of the game, you had a 1 in 197 chance of giving me the right answer. Then I told you that it contains the letter A. Now that narrowed things down. The last letter is A. That has narrowed down the remaining number of possibilities dramatically, I think. Wouldn't you say so? So from now on, to win $1,000, you've got to tell me a country name that ends in the letter A. And I love that blue there. That's a nice touch. I haven't seen that before on the show. That's a nice touch. That flashing blue. Much better than the yellow they put up sometimes. Yeah. So I commend whoever it was tonight that did that. All right, so listen, getting back to the basics. All right, the principle of the game is to find someone that can win $1,000 cash. Here it is in my hand, all right? So, $1,000 cash prize, and it could be anyone, anywhere in Australia, from any walk of life. Doesn't matter where you live. If you can see this show live, if you can call the number on the bottom of the screen, you are in the running, all right? In this envelope here, because that is the envelope in question, conveniently labelled solution because it contains the right solution, is the name of a country. Okay? We started off this game by saying we're looking for find the country in the envelope. That's the envelope in question. We started off with find the country. Then we went to find the country that contains a letter A, and now we know that the country in question ends in A. So the last letter is A. From now on, I only want to hear from you the name of a country that ends in the letter A. Vitally important, that clue, because it's narrowed down the number of countries considerably, dramatically even, perhaps. Well, there's only 197 countries in the whole world, right? There's only so many that contain the letter A, and there's even fewer, much, much fewer, that end in the letter A. So, for a chance to win $1,000, if you'd like to be a contestant on the show, what do you need to do? Well, call the number on the bottom of the screen. Yeah. All right, call the number on the bottom of the screen, 1902 555522. All right, that's the number you need to call to give yourself a chance of being a contestant live on air, to give yourself a chance of telling me your answer, winning $1,000 now. 55 cents a call to that number, but what is that? It's a drop in the ocean compared to the $1,000 prize money. $1,000. Okay, $1,000 prize money. You could be winning it. Now, I don't know who's going to win it. I never know. I never know who my next contestant is. It could be anyone. It could be you. Yeah. All right? So listen, last Sunday night, for instance, I was getting winners on the show left, right and centre. I had winners from Brisbane, from Perth, all over the place, you know. So it doesn't matter where you live. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter what walk of life you're from. Nothing matters. Everybody is in with an equal chance, all right? You're from the good part of town, you're from the bad part of town. I don't care where you're from. Hey, somebody's on the line. Hello, welcome to Call and Win.
Hello,
Hello, love. Welcome to the show. What's your name?
I'm Cheryl from Bunbury, Western Australia.
Western Australia. Hey, lovely to hear from you.
Yeah.
What do you
Is
think
it
the right...
Austria?
Sorry?
Is it Austria?
Is it Austria? I wish it was, Cheryl. It's not Austria, but what a great solution. Yes. All right. Hey, Austria. Yes, it actually contains... Austria. Yeah, it ends in A. Austria, yes. Ah, Graz, Linz. Oh, yes. Oh, Salzburg. Yes, the home of classical music and Mozart. Hills and Alps and lakes and so much natural beauty and fine apple strudel. Yes. Austria. Nice country, actually. Not the right answer. But a great try. Ends in the letter A. All right, so there's another one that ends in the letter A to strike off your list. $1,000 prize money. $1,000 prize money. Still waiting for my first contestant with the right answer. All right, so I've still got $1,000 cash, all right, as a prize. Cash prize because this money is going to land in the bank account of my winner, right? So no coupons, no vouchers here on Call and Win. It is cash. Cash, if you're my winner, this will land in your bank account, right? And suddenly, bing, like you get text messages on your phone every time money arrives in a bank. Bing, oh, $1,000. Yep, that's what it's going to be like. And you can withdraw that as cash, you can spend it with a card, transfer it, I don't care, you do whatever you want with it. Spend it on whatever you want, wherever you want, whenever you want, you know. First person live on air with the right answer. In that envelope is a country name, okay? One of the official list of the 197 countries in the world, but it's one of the few, that ends in the letter A. Well, few compared to all the others, yeah. So the last letter of the country in question is A. My last contestant said Austria. Very good try. There have been others up here already, like Australia, Bosnia, Romania, China, Argentina, just to name a few that end in the letter A. But none of them have been right. So the question is, what country have you come up with? Yeah, what country you come up with? Okay, so country name ends in the letter A. And like I said, there's $1,000 waiting, okay? How many countries at all are there? Right now, if you're thinking, oh, hang on, but that's a lot of countries to choose from. Well, some of them are already up there. They were wrong. So you don't want to repeat any of those. Time is ticking away, and everyone else is thinking about this, right? So you need to be thinking too. And if you've come up with a country that ends in the letter A and it's not on a board, yeah, that's what I was saying too. You need to be calling as soon as possible. Yeah. Right? Before somebody else tells me the country name that you've been thinking of. Right? Now, what's not to say that you're thinking of a country name at the moment that ends in the letter A, right? What's not to say it's not the one in the envelope there? And what's not to say that someone somewhere else in Australia is thinking about it as well? And what's not to say, the same country, and what's not to say that they're on the phone at the moment calling? What's not to say that they're not going to be my next contestant? They're not going to tell me the right answer, and then you're going to be sitting at home going, oh, well, I knew it. I knew it. But did you call? So yeah, seriously, I don't know who's going to win the $1,000, but I know it's going to be somebody calling that number on the screen, right? You want a chance of being a contestant on the show? You want a chance of talking to me? You want a chance of telling me that country name that's in your mind at the moment that ends in the letter A and is not on the board yet? You want a chance at winning the $1,000 cash? I'd love it if you could win $1,000 cash. I don't know who's going to win it. May as well be you. Yeah, come on. 1902 55 55 22 is the number to call. 55 cents to call. Someone's done it. They could be taking $1,000 home. Let's have a listen. Hello, welcome to Call and Win. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, mate, welcome to the show. Hey, what answer you come up with?
America.
America. Yeah, that ends in an A. Hey, the United States of America. That's a country? Yeah, we can say that's a country. Yeah, hey. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, I'm just going to write it down as USA, because that's what it is. But yeah, America, I'll take that as USA. Yep. And it ends in an A. Even USA ends in an A. America ends in an A. Yep. Could have been, but it ain't the one in the envelope. So, another one, not to be repeated. Yes. So, $1,000 still up for grabs. This is still anyone's prize money. Anyone's. It is a wide open game. Anyone's answer, anyone's solution, anyone's prize money could be yours, right? So get your thinking cap on, okay? It's a country I'm looking for. There are only 197 countries in the world. The one we have in there is one of them. And you're thinking, one in 197? But hang on. Hang on. The previous clue was it contains an A. Okay? And that narrowed the 197 down. But now I've told you that the last letter is A. That has narrowed it down even more. And there's a whole lot on the board already that end in A. They're all wrong. You want to make sure you don't repeat any of them. So you take them out of the remaining possible solutions and it comes down to, I don't know how many. You see, we are reducing the number of possible solutions step by step, thereby increasing the chances of you coming up with a country name that could be the one in that solution. The odds are continually going up. The odds of getting the right answer are just going up and up and up with every wrong answer. Come on. All right, maybe my logic is too complicated. Let's keep it simple. You know a country name that ends in the letter A? It's not on this board. It could be the one in that envelope. You need to call if you want to win $1,000. 1902 55 55 22. Okay, let's keep it simple. All right. Do not repeat any names on the board. They're all wrong. 55 cents a call to that number. But that is just a drop in the ocean compared to the $1,000 that someone's going to be taking home. And someone is going to be taking this home. First person with the right answer. Yeah. So who's going to be my next contestant? Could be anyone from anywhere in Australia. All right. Haven't played one of these for ages. And I've definitely not helped you this much for ages, have I? Have I? Regular viewers will know I haven't written up this many wrong answers like in donkey's years. So I'm being really good to you tonight. Am I not? Yeah. All right, so come on. Look, I'd love for someone to take this money quickly so I can go and play another game. All right? It isn't my money. This is not my money. It's prize money. It is here for me to give to someone. I will give it to anyone. I will gladly give it. All I want to hear is the right solution. First person with the right answer. If it's you, it's your money. That's what it's here for me to give away. All right, so I want to part with this money. That's what I want to do. I want to give it to someone. And that's what's going to happen. Someone is going to call with the right answer. Someone is going to call and tell me a country name that ends in the letter A. One that is not on my list on the board yet. They're all the wrong ones I've already heard, I think. Maybe I left one out, but I think I left one out, perhaps. But I think every other one is on the board. And that is something I've not done on the game for a long, long time. On the show for a long, long time. So come on, huge help tonight. So, what are we doing? We're trying to find the country in the envelope. That's what the instructions down there say. Yep. That's the envelope in question there, the one labelled solution. Check this out. Okay. It's been here all along. It's an envelope labelled solution. It's got the solution inside. Can't show you that. All right? So as soon as I hear the right answer from someone, say you call and give me the right answer, I'm going to take this down, reveal that that was the answer we were looking for all along, and tell you that you've won $1,000. Okay, this is going back up here. It's not going anywhere. Okay. So there it is. Yep, safe and secure. I'm just waiting to hear your answer. On the phone's where you need to be. 1902 555522. Speak of the devil, I got a contestant on the line. Hello, welcome to Call and Win.
Hi,
Hi, love, welcome to the show. What's your name?
Alicia.
Alicia. Lovely to hear from you. Alicia, I'd love to hear the right answer. I'd love to give you this money. What do you think it might be?
Indonesia?
Indonesia, Australia's closest sort of neighbour, I think, yeah. Great try, Indonesia, but it's not the one in the envelope. Not the one in the envelope. I'm going to write it up down here. Yep, pardon my back. Indonesia. Yes. Not the right answer. And I haven't raised the prize money for quite a while, you know, because $1,000 is like pretty good looking prize money, you know. Why spoil it? Well, let's spoil it with another $100. Yeah. All right. Just to make it more worthwhile. Now remember, this game is truly one where I can, you know, say $1,100 prize money now. There you go. See? This game is truly one where I can say with every incorrect answer, we are getting closer and closer to the right answer. Because I think there was one answer, and I can't remember what it was, but I think there was one answer that perhaps I didn't write up on the board. But I've written every incorrect answer up here. Every single one. And that's something that I don't often do on the show. And like I said, there's only 197 countries in total in the entire world. Earlier I told you that it contained the letter A. That narrowed the 197 down to I don't know how many. And now I've told you that the last letter is A, which has narrowed it down even more. A whole lot of countries with the last letter A are already up here, which you don't want to repeat. So that has narrowed it down even more. You see? With every incorrect answer now, we are getting closer and closer to having any new answer being the right answer. The $1,100 cash prize winning answer. See? So with every answer we get, we are getting closer and closer. The odds of you giving me the right answer from now on are going higher and higher and higher with every wrong answer that I put on the board. Now listen, Kenya was a great answer. Unfortunately, it's not the one in the envelope. And now I'm going to give you, all right, listen. I really want to give the money away. I want to give the money away so bad, right, that I am going to give you a new clue that is going to get you closer to the right answer. Not only is the last letter A, but the country in question ends in IA. That's narrowed it down even further. It does not only end in A, we now know that it ends in IA. See, whole lot of ones here on the board that end in A are now ruled out. Ones you don't want to repeat. Australia, Romania, what do we got here? Austria, Indonesia. I think they're about the only ones. Yeah, so we've already had some countries. We've already had some countries up there that end in IA. See what I'm saying? Originally we were looking for a country. The odds of giving me the right answer, 1 in 197, because there's 197 official countries in the world. That's one of them. Then I told you it contains the letter A. 197 reduced down to I don't know how many. Then I told you that the country name ends in A. Reduce the number of possible solutions again, right? Now I'm telling you it ends in IA. Ends in IA. Reducing the number of possibilities again. Some countries that end in IA are already up on the board, reducing the number of possibilities even further. See how few solutions we have left? Well, I don't know what it is in numbers, but we've gone from 197 down to that many. That is a huge hint. That has taken us so much closer. It's taken you, this has taken you so much closer to the right answer. I'm just trying to say you should be calling if you want a chance at winning the $1,100 prize, cash prize. Yeah. I'm so excited. I know we're getting closer to having a $1,100 winner. Come on. All right, my crew is standing around here going, you're such a dog sometimes. Well, you know. So come on. All right, the country in question, the one in this envelope here. All right, look at this. In this envelope here, the correct solution is a country that ends in IA, right? A country that ends in IA in this envelope labeled solution. Don't repeat any countries that end in IA that I have on the board. They've already been said before. They're not right. So the solution is not one of 197 countries. It's not one of the 197 that end in A. It's not one of the contain an A. It's not one of the 197 that have an A on the end of them. It's one of the 197 that ends in IA. You see how we're reducing the number of possible solutions? It ends in IA. Huge, huge clue to help you. Okay. So, I want to open that envelope. I want to reveal the solution, but I can't until I hear it from you or somebody else. But how about you be the one that tells me? Because then you, first, yes, then you will be the one taking a $1,100 prize. Cash prize, by the way, all right? No coupons, no vouchers here on Call and Win. Have you ever won something like that? I have. And that is really bad, you know. You win some sort of coupon or voucher and it's worth $500. Wow, and you just have to go, and you don't even have to move. You just go online. You don't even have to leave the house. You got the voucher code, and you go online to a website, and you key it in, and the website's full of rubbish that you don't want, you'd never buy otherwise. Well, what good is that? Here it's cash, all right? Cash that is going to wind up in somebody's bank account, right? So those are all the answers, I think, bar one, that we've had so far, right? So I'm looking for a country that ends in IA. Any country up on the board here that you can see that ends in IA, do not repeat it. There's only 197 countries in the world. First clue contains a letter A, reduced that relatively. Second clue ends in A, reduced it even more. Third clue ends in IA. So few possible answers left. Much few, if you'll allow me that indiscretion, answers that end in A. IA, all right? So from now on, I only want to hear countries from you that end in IA. So any country that you've thought up that ends in IA that is not on the board behind me has the potential of winning you $1,100. Get it? Okay. You'd like to win this? Cool. I'd love to give it to you. Be the first person live on air to tell me the right answer. Call 1902 555522. Yep, call 1902 5522 if you would like a chance at being the person. Yep, if you'd like a chance of being the person that wins this money. Yes, come on. Okay, there you go. 1902 555522. I'm all ears. I want to hear your solution, right? So, $1,100 cash awaits the first person live on air with the right answer. The country? The one in this envelope labeled solution. That's the envelope in question there. And I've told you so many clues already. We started with no clue. And I have somebody on the line. Hello, welcome to Call and Win.
How you going?
I'm going great, mate. Listen, I've got a $1,100 to give away. What do you reckon the country might be?
Albania.
Albania. Good try. Good try. Not the right answer. Yeah. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to write that on the board in a tick. As $1,200 prize money sound. Okay, just raised it. $1,200. I'm offering more and more money as there are fewer and fewer options left. Come on. So what did we just hear? Albania. All right, I'm going to write that down here. I don't have a lot of room now. Albania. Come on, Pete. All right, Albania. There's another one. Good try there. All right, so come on. $1,200 prize money, $1,200 prize money. First person live on air with the right answer. Okay, getting closer and closer to the right answer. How many countries are there at all that end in IA? I don't know. Not too many, I think. Yeah. Don't quote me, but it can't be. But I mean, if you think that there's only 197 countries in total in the entire world, right? Officially countries, right? 197 in total. How many of them end in IA? Is it 5, 10, 20, 30? I don't know, but the number of remaining possibilities now are like really few, I think. And there's $1,200 prize money here. $1,200 prize money, check that out. $1,200 cash that my winner is going to be taking. It's going to land in the bank account of my winner. So come on, I want to hear the right answer from you. Yes! Well, why not you? Come on, anyone can take it home. Why don't you take it home? Anyone can have this money. All right? Yeah, come on. $1,200. Like last Sunday, a week ago, I gave away like $2,500 on the show. I got $1,200 just for someone that can tell me the name of a country that ends in IA, okay? So from now on, I only want solutions. Countries that end in IA, preferably ones that are not on the board here. I don't know if you can see them all. Yeah, just naming a few of them. Australia, Romania, Albania, Austria, Bosnia. What do we got? Yeah, Indonesia. America. No, that's not right. Yeah, so there's some of the ones I've got on the board already, right? Don't repeat any of those. A country that ends in IA. Right, that's all I want to hear. $1,200, first person live on air with the right solution. Okay, and it can be anybody. This is anyone's game. All right, I don't know who is going to win the money. Seriously, I never know who my next contestant is going to be. Bing, phone rings, somebody's there. What's your name? I don't know. Alice, John, Bob, Julie, whatever. Somebody. What's your answer? That's what's going to happen. Someone is going to call in, tell me their name or not tell me their name, and they're going to say the right answer. I will have no idea who they are, where they're from. That could be you. Last week on the show, yeah, Sunday night, I gave away like $2,500, admittedly to about 5 different people, right? But I had like winners from Brisbane, Perth, all over the place. Which just goes to prove what I always say. It doesn't matter where you are in the country. What kind of a weekend did you have? Good one? Yeah, I hope so. If you did, if you didn't, doesn't matter here. $1,200 prize money. You had a bad weekend? Great, give us a call. You might have the right answer and you might win $1,200. And you say, oh, it's a terrible weekend. I called call and win and won $1,200 and my weekend suddenly became good. Oh, yeah. Okay, so come on, make my weekend and take this money already so that I can play another game and give some more money away. Like last Sunday. Yeah. Oh. Pardon me. All right, so find the country in the envelope. That's the envelope in question there, the one conveniently labelled solution. That's the answer I want to hear that is in there. That is the answer that is going to win someone $1,200 prize money. Cash, all right? And it is a country that ends in IA, right? I've told you before, there's only officially 197 countries in the entire world. That's what we were looking for. That's where we started. Find the country in the envelope, right? You had a 1 in 197 chance at the start of the show. Chances increased as we went along because I told you it was a country that whose name contains a letter A. The 197 went down to, I don't know how many. Then we said it ends in A. Oh, okay, that's narrowed it down even more. And now I've told you that it ends in IA. So with the number of remaining possibilities decreasing, and there's a whole lot of countries that end in IA already up on the board that you don't want to repeat. So with the number of remaining possibilities decreasing, the odds of somebody, maybe you, giving me the right answer as a contestant are shooting through the roof. Yep. So what answer do you have? What country are you thinking of that ends in IA, that has not been said before, that is not up on the board? Every answer that I have had so far that ends in IA is on the board. So every wrong answer that matches this clue is already up on the board. Right? If you make sure you do not repeat any of these countries on the board that end in IA, that is a definite guarantee that your solution has every possibility of being correct. Yeah, because sometimes I just say, keep a list for yourself at home, don't I? I often do that. So yeah, just keep a list at home. Make sure you don't repeat any of the wrong answers. All the wrong answers that match that clue are already here. And, you know, sometimes it does happen that, you know, somebody calls in and tells me an answer that someone has said before because they weren't watching the show earlier, they haven't been keeping a list, but all the wrong answers are here. So, come on. The odds of winning now are so high. The number to call if you want to be a contestant, you want a shot at being a contestant, you want a chance of being a contestant, the number to call is 1902 555522, right? Now, that number is here on the bottom of the screen in nice big numbers. Do you know why? So you don't get it wrong. Yeah. All right, 55 cents a call to that number. Hey, but what's that? It's a drop in the ocean compared to the $1,200 prize money, $1,200, right? $1,200 prize money now. Look at that. $1,200. First person live on air with the right answer wins this. What's the right answer? In the envelope label solution. A country name that ends in IA. What's the country name you're thinking about? A contestant on the line. Hello, welcome to Call and Win.
Hello.
Hello, mate. Welcome to the show.
I think it's Cambodia.
Cambodia. Great answer. Unfortunately, not the one in the envelope. Cambodia. All right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to raise the prize money now to $1,300, another $100 here. Okay? And I'm going to write Cambodia on the board. Excuse me. I'm running out of space on the board. Cambodia. Cambodia. Check that out. $1,300. Come on. Oh, look at the answers. There's so many answers you can already rule out on the board. You know, like, I don't know, some of the ones we've already had, like, you know, Australia, Bosnia. What do we got? Romania. Argentina, Austria, Albania, Cambodia, Indonesia. Yeah, don't repeat any of those. They're just some of the ones we already got on the board. So come on. And I've told you, it ends in IA. So it is a country in that envelope. That's the envelope there, labelled solution up there behind me, right? So that envelope labelled solution contains the name of a country that ends in IA, okay? So, and there is what would you spend the $1,300 on, hey? What would you spend $1,300 on if you were to win it? Good question. Yeah, I thought you'd think so. Hey, and you've solved that one already. Well, no prize money for telling me what you would spend the $1,300 on. And that's totally up to you, right? Whatever you want to spend this prize money. Listen, if you're my winner on this game, whatever you want to spend this prize money on, it's totally up to you. And, you know, my hat goes off to all of our winners. You know, great sports, everybody, for trying. And the winners, I don't know, if you've ever been a winner on call and win any of our winners watching, you know, I hope you had fun spending your money. And it's always great to win a little extra money, whether it's on call and win or somewhere else, you know. But if you can win this money from me, I'm going to be happy for you. Seriously, it's not mine to take home. It's mine to give away. Somebody's got to win it, and I really hope it's going to be you. All right? And it can be you if you're watching the show, if you can see me, if you can call the number on the bottom of the screen. You're in the running. Okay? So the task at hand is to win $1,300. The way to do it is by telling me a country name, simply. All right? The instructions are find the country in the envelope. The envelope has been up there all along in plain sight. No one has told me the right answer yet. There's only 197 countries in total in the entire world. The clues I gave along the way to help narrow down the number of possibilities were that it contains the letter A, took the 197 down to, I don't know, this many answers maybe. Then I told you that the last letter was A, and that reduced the number of possible answers even further. And now I've told you, check this clue out, that it ends in IA, which has taken it down to I don't know how many. So we've just, from 197 possible answers, we've just increased it down and down and down. A whole lot of countries that I've already heard, right, that end in IA are up here on the board. You want to make sure. So even we know that there's only that many countries, say, that compared to the 197 that end in IA. A whole lot of them are already on the board. There's only so many left. So can you think of a country that ends, and also something that rarely happens here on the show, every single country that I have heard so far, right, from any contestant, every single country that contestants have told me that end in IA, they're all on the board behind me. All of them. That doesn't happen very often. So there's so much available at the moment to help you get closer and closer and closer and closer to the right answer. I'm just so waiting for someone to win this money. Come on, I want to give it away. Yes. Now that's something you really hear someone say, isn't it? But I genuinely want to give this money away. Do you think it's fun sitting around holding all this money all the time? Hey? So, come on, here's the money. I want someone to win it. It can be anybody, anywhere in Australia, from any walk of life, and it could be you, right? So, if you can think of a country name that ends in IA that isn't up here on the board behind me, because all the incorrect answers that contain IA that I've heard so far, or that end in IA, I should say, that I've heard so far, all of them are up at the board behind me. 1902 55 55 22 is the number to call. 55 cents a call, $1,300 prize money. And I tell you what, I'm putting a 2-minute clock on the screen. Why? Because I'm going to be hearing from my next contestant before that clock hits 0. Rock that clock. There we go. You want to be my next contestant? Get calling. 1902 55 55 22. Yeah, I want to give the $1,300 away. Okay? Round about when that clock hits 0, I'm going to be hearing from my next contestant. You know who it's going to be? It's going to be someone that has called 1902 55 55 22. Someone that is calling that number or is about to call that number, because you got 1 minute and 35 seconds left, and you never know. In this digital day and age, it could be your next call that turns you into my next contestant. You never know. All right, 55 cents a call to the number on the bottom of the screen. $1,300 prize money awaits the first person live on air. $1,300 awaits the person that can tell me the name of the country in that envelope. It's a country that ends in IA, and it's a country that is not on the board. Every incorrect answer that I've heard thus far, countries that end in IA, like this: Australia, Bosnia, what do we got? Romania, I don't know, some others here somewhere, Cambodia, Albania, I got every incorrect answer on the board. Any new answer that you give me that is not on the board, that ends in IA, country that ends in IA, has a possibility of being the right answer. 40-odd seconds on the clock. Come on, I'm going to be hearing from my next contestant when that clock hits 0. All right? It's going on the phone. It's where you need to be. Yes, now, calling. You never know, 34 seconds and your next call might get you through to me. It might be the one that turns you into my next contestant. Like I say, I never know who my next contestant is. I don't know where they're calling from. I don't know what they're going to say. But with every new contestant, there is a possibility that they're going to be my next winner. Indeed. Yep. All right, here's the money. 10 seconds to go till I hear from my next contestant. And I've got that person on the line already. Hello, welcome to Call and Win.
Hello.
Hello, love. Welcome to the show. So good to hear from you. What's your name?
Amber.
Emma. All right, Emma. Emma, what country do you think could be in that envelope labelled solution?
Malaysia.
Malaysia! No, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Malaysia. Where am I going to stick that now? I know what I'm going to do. Hey, how's this for creative thinking? I'm going to cover some countries that don't end in IA. Yes, and I'm going to write Malaysia up here. Malaysia, simply Asia, or whatever they say on the TV. Yeah, so there's another one, Malaysia. Hey, all right. So run out of space on the board. I'm going to write them down the side eventually or something. So, how many countries can there still be that end in IA that I haven't heard from people? Not too many, are there? Not too many. Every incorrect answer, countries that contain the letter IA, every incorrect answer is on the board. So do not repeat any country on the board that ends in IA, all right? Don't worry about the one I covered there, all right? That was England. It doesn't end in IA. So, $1,300 prize money. $1,300. $1,300 prize money awaits the first person live on air with the correct answer. There it is. As I have a sip of me drink. Yes, I know some people write about that. Oh, why does he put the drink behind the money? We know he's having a drink. Yeah, well, whatever. How do you like? Have you ever been on TV having a drink, watching people watching you drink? It's kind of like, well, the girls watch the boys as the boys watch the girls as the girls go by. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, remember that old song? Yes. My mother used to love watching stuff like that on TV. I'm sure she still does. If they would repeat those old shows, she'd love them. Yes. Hi, Mum, if you're watching. All right, now listen. 1902 55 5522 is the number to call. 55 cents a call. But we are getting closer and closer and closer as we go to the correct answer. Yes, listen. $1,300 prize money. A country that ends in IA. All right, now just listen to this. Yep. $1,300 awaits someone, right? I don't know who it is, but it's someone that is going to call that number on the bottom of the screen and tell me a country that ends in IA. Every incorrect answer that I've had, country that ends in IA, is up on the board. All right? Every incorrect answer, country that ends in IA, is up on the board. So you don't want to repeat any of those. Now listen, when I started this game, all right, it was just find the country in the envelope. Simply, that was the clue. How many countries are there in the world? 197. Well, you got 197 chance. All right? Well, that's what you had. And then I gave you a clue. I said the correct solution, the one in the envelope, contains the letter A, right? Narrowed it down to that many. Then I said the correct solution not only contains the letter A, it ends in the letter A. Narrowed it down to that many. Then I said the correct solution not only ends in the letter A, I said it ends in IA. Narrowed it down even more. Many of the solutions that end in IA are already up on the board. Behind me. So, reduced it even more. How many possible countries remain? Is it 5, 10, 15, 20? How many possible countries are there that remain that end in IA? There cannot be more than a couple of handfuls or a couple of dozen. Maybe. possible answers to that question. Do you see the odds of somebody giving me the right answer now? It's so high. This is a great time to look. Even if you just tuned in, this is the best time to be calling. Seriously, there's so much info to help reduce the number of remaining possible answers, right? And making sure that, you know, one of my next contestants somewhere along the line pretty soon takes the money. $1,300 prize money. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Put another 2-minute clock up. There it goes. 2-minute clock ticking away. 2-minute clock ticking away. 1902 5555 22 is the number to call. 55 cents a call, right? But in just under 2 minutes, I'm going to be hearing from my next contestant. In just under 2 minutes, I am going to be hearing from my next contestant. Hopefully it's going to be you. Hopefully you're going to have the right answer, okay? So get calling. There's the number on the bottom of the screen. Somebody calling that number or about to call that number, yeah, or has been calling that number, is calling that number, about to call that number, is going to be my next contestant. Yes. And my next contestant very well may win themselves $1,300 for telling me the name of the country in that envelope that ends in IA. All right? So many countries that end in IA are already up on the board, all right? So have a look at those. Make sure you don't repeat any of them. Every solution I've already heard that ends in IA is up on the board, right? All you got to do is make sure that your answer is not on the board. And you got pretty good odds of being right. Okay, less than a minute to go on the clock. I'm going to be hearing from my next contestant when that clock hits 0. I would love it if it could be you. All right, I'd love it if it could be you. So let's hear your answer. You've got a country name spin around in your head. It ends in IA. It's not on the board. That means no one has told me yet. That means your country name that you're thinking about could very well be the right one in that envelope labeled solution. Come on, get with it. Yeah. Give us a call. Take a shot. Risk it. No risk? What does Tony Robbins say? I'll tell you that later. Yeah, you got to have a bit of risk in your life, otherwise, you know, where's all the fun? Come on. So, someone that's taken a risk, taken a gamble, call the number on the screen. I'm going to be talking to somebody like that in a couple of seconds, like now, and they might have the right answer. Might be taking the money. Hello, welcome to Call and Win.
Hello.
Hello, love. Welcome to the show. So nice to hear you. What's your name?
Yvonne.
Yvonne. Very, wow, sophisticated. Yvonne, $1,300 prize money you could win for telling me the right answer. What do you think it is?
Latvia.
Latvia. Oh, great idea. What can I do? Well, I tell you what, I've got to write Latvia sideways. I'm going to write Latvia over here. Not out of disrespect for Latvia, it's just I don't know where to add it. All right, yeah. Pretty cool. Latvia, I'll tell you what, Yvonne, fantastic answer, but it's not the right answer. All right, so there is no other option. Think of a different country and give us a call. Yes, 1902 555522. 55 cents a call, right, to that number. But hey, what is that but a drop in the ocean? A drop in the oceans of the world. Yes, compared to, it's almost like I'm swimming. I feel like it, yes. $1,300 prize money. $1,300 and so much info to help you, all right? So much information to help you, all right? And let me tell you that I'm looking for the name of a country that ends in IA, right? Now, how many countries do you know that end in IA? How many can there possibly be? Do you know? Do you know what the odds of somebody giving me the right answer now? So high. Why? Because there's only 197 countries in the world. Only 197 countries. This country in that envelope labeled solution is one of them. When I started this game, you had a 1 in 197 chance of giving me the right answer. And then I gave a clue. I said that the correct solution contains the letter A. Narrowed it down to that many countries. Then I said the correct solution ends in A country that ends in A. Narrowed it down to that many countries. And then I said not only does it end in A, it ends in IA. Narrowed it down to that many countries. A whole lot of countries that end in IA are already on the board. You rule them out, it's narrowed it down to this many countries. Now, I don't know how many that is, but you see, how many countries at all are there in the world? Of the 197 countries in the world, how many end in IA? Not many. Less than half? Less than a quarter? Less than an eighth, maybe? I don't know. So many of them are already up on the board. Don't repeat any of those. I mean, just some of the ones you don't want to repeat, okay? Just in case you can't read my messy handwriting. Australia, Bosnia, what do we got? We got Romania, Latvia, Argentina, Cambodia, Albania, Indonesia. Yeah. See, there's some of the ones that I've already had. They're on the board. You know, you don't want to repeat those. Okay, don't worry. The one that I've covered there is England. Not out of disrespect. Malaysia, because I had to write Malaysia up there. Yeah. Latvia, I wrote it out the side there because I had nowhere else to write it. Not out of disrespect for Latvia or anything, you know. So come on. I'm after a country that ends in IA. $1,300 prize money here. Come on. All right. Out of the 197 countries in total in the world, how many do you think there are that end in IA? Okay, there's 197 countries officially in the world. This is one of them, the one in that envelope labelled solution. How many of the 197 do you think end in IA? Half? No, I think much less, probably. Maybe a quarter, maybe an eighth, I don't know. And a whole lot of them are already up on the board, the wrong ones that people have said. You just got to think of a different one. See, with each wrong answer now, and every solution that I've had so far, every incorrect solution that ends in IA is up on the board. It's there behind me. Every single, and that very rarely happens, that I give you a list of like all the wrong answers so far that could possibly be correct. $1,300 prize money. I want someone to win this. $1,300 prize money. I want someone to win this. You want a chance of being a winner? All you got to do is call the number on the bottom of the screen, right? So, if you want a chance at playing the game, if you want a chance of being a contestant, if you want a chance at talking to me live on air, if you want a chance at telling me the right answer, you want a chance at winning the prize money, the $1,300 cash, by the way, which is going to end up in the bank account of my winner. What you've got to do is call 1902 55 55 22, the number on the bottom of the screen. 55 cents a call. But that's just a drop in the ocean compared to the $1,300 prize money. 2-minute clock, you know what that means? When that clock starts like now, 2 minutes from now or thereabouts, I'm going to be hearing from my next contestant. You know who that's going to be. It is going to be someone that has called the number on the bottom of the screen already. Someone that is calling the number on the bottom of the screen now, or someone that is about to call that number. Yeah, 1 minute and 40 seconds or thereabouts until I hear from my next contestant, who is going to be someone that has called, is calling, or is about to call the number on the bottom of the screen. Is about to call? Why? Because you never know. Your next call could be the one that turns you into my next contestant. $1,300 prize money here. Okay, what I want to hear from you is a country name that ends in IA. Right? The one in the solution, in the envelope labelled solution, is going to win you $1,300. Right? There's only 197 countries in the world, only 197 in total. How many of those do you think end in IA? Not too many, and a whole lot of them are already up on the board. Don't repeat any of those. That's increased the chances. That's increasing your chances already. Every incorrect answer that I've had so far that ends in IA is up on the board. That doesn't happen too often on the show. All right, now when this clock hits zero, roundabouts there, I'm going to be hearing from my next contestant. So get with it, get calling, because I would love it to be you. Someone from somewhere in Australia is going to be winning this $1,300 soon. Yep, and I hope it's going to be you, all right? Everybody, anybody from anywhere in a country, less than half a minute to go. Are you on the blower? Come on, give us a call. Someone from somewhere, I don't know where they're from. Around the coast, inland, big city, little town, north, south, east, west. I don't know. Last Sunday, I had winners from Brisbane to Perth, you know, and everywhere in between. Who's going to be my winner tonight? I know, I hope it's going to be you. Come on, let's find out. Going to be hearing from someone in just a tick. I got him on the line now. Hello, welcome to Call and Win.
Good evening, how are you?
Good evening, love. I'm very well. How are you?
Not bad, thank you.
Good to hear. Now, what country have you come up with? Maybe we can make your night even better. $1,300 worth better.
Tanzania.
Tanzania. Excellent try. But it's not the right solution. Not the one in the envelope. Tanzania. I hear it's a great place to holiday. Actually, I've not been there, but... Tanzania, not the right answer. The $1,300 is still here, the prize money, yes. And I've got to write Tanzania up here somewhere. I think I'll put it next to Latvia over there. Is it an S or a Z? Anyway, maybe an S. Tanzania. Okay, so it's an S or a Z. Tanzania. All right, so I can't spell. So we already know that. No problem. Tanzania. Right. Another one. You talking to me? No. Listen, so another one. Another country that ends in IA that we know is not right. How many more can there possibly be? Seriously, how many more can there possibly be? So, I'm getting so excited. $1,300 prize money, okay? We're getting closer and closer to the right answer now. Yep, seriously. With only 197 countries in total in the entire world. Right? Only 197 countries in total in the entire world. What portion of those countries end in IA, do you think? How many of them end in IA? But there's only 197. It's not like there's thousands of countries in the world. Some people think that, yeah. Thousands of countries. No. There are officially 197 countries in the world, right? Some of them end in IA. A whole stack of them are already on the board here. Incorrect answers that people have given me. Just make sure you do not repeat any answer on the board, any country that ends in IA. And I'll tell you what, every incorrect answer that I've had so far that ends in IA is on this board. Guaranteed 100%. Do you see how close we are to getting the right answer? So long as nobody repeats any of these countries here on the board, someone is soon going to tell me the right answer. And he's going to win $1,300 cash for their troubles. Who is it going to be? I'll tell you who it's going to be. It's going to be somebody that is calling that number on the bottom of the screen. Because that's the number you've got to call to be a contestant on the show. All right? So, 1902 555522 is the number you need to call if you would like to be a contestant on the show. You'd like a chance at talking to me live on air, chance at telling me your answer, a chance at winning the $1,300 prize money, call that number now. All right? 55 cents a call to that number. But, I mean, that's just a drop in the ocean compared to the $1,300 prize money. All right? $1,300 prize money. Rightio, $1,300 prize money. First person live on air with the right answer. One person is going to win that. One person, and it could be you. All right? Because it doesn't matter where you are in Australia. Everybody has got an equal chance on this game. What kind of weekend did you have? Good, bad, indifferent? Doesn't matter. Yeah. The lady that I was just speaking to on the phone, I said, how are you? She said, not bad. Cool. Winning $1,300, and she would have said, I'm really good, I reckon, you know. But it doesn't matter what kind of weekend you had. It doesn't matter what you're feeling like at the moment. You're feeling not bad, or make yourself feel good. You could win this, all right? I'm looking for a country that ends in IA. A country that ends in IA that is not on the board behind me. All right? Some of the countries here, all the answers I've had so far that end in IA are on the board. Yeah, Latvia, Tanzania, just to name a few. Malaysia, Australia, Bosnia, Austria, Argentina, you know, Don't repeat any of those. Nothing on that board. Do you want to repeat? 2-minute clock coming up. All right, going to have another contestant. Roundabouts when that clock hits 0. Get on a blower now. Yeah, all right. 1902 55 55 22. 1902 55 55 22. Curtsy, dosey, doing round and round. All right, I'm just passing time. Now listen, call that. I know you're going, Pete, stop singing. All right, I'll stop. Listen, call the number on the bottom of the screen if you'd like to be a contestant. Someone that has called that number is calling that number or is about to call that number. You got 1 minute and 30 seconds to do so, because when that clock hits 0 or roundabouts, I'm going to be hearing from my next contestant. 55 cents a call to the number on the bottom of the screen. A drop in the ocean compared to the $1,300 prize money. Ladies and gentlemen, there it is. Cash that is going to land in the bank account of my winner. And we're getting closer and closer and closer to hearing from that winner. Right? I'm after a country that ends in IA. A country that is not already up on the board. Every incorrect answer that I've heard so far that ends in IA is up on the board. Everyone. All the incorrect answers that I've heard so far that match my biggest clue of the night, right, are already on the board. 50 odd seconds, I'll be hearing from my next contestant. Still time for you to call. That next call that you make could get you through to me. Could be the one that turns you into my next contestant. All right, $1,300 prize money. Oh, wouldn't it be nice putting your head down after this show saying, I just won $1,300, I'm going to have a good night's sleep. You won't be able to sleep. You'll be thinking about all night. I tell you what, you win this money, you won't be able to sleep. You spend all night awake thinking, what am I going to spend it on? Or maybe not. I don't know. All right, so look, small things amuse. Yeah, right. Yeah, you know the story. Okay, so don't repeat it. Yeah. 10 seconds left to go till I hear from my next contestant. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Hey. I got a contestant on the line. Hello, welcome to Call and Win. Hello.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi, it's Susie.
Susie.
From Condell Park. How are you?
I'm very well, love. Listen, I got $1,300 waiting for you if you got the right answer. What do you think it is?
I think it's Moldavia.
Moldavia! No, unfortunately. Susie! Susie, try again. Moldavia. Actually, I've not been to Moldavia, but I do know an excellent kickboxer from Moldavia, Sergei Maslaboyev. But just a bit of trivia about what I know about Moldavia. Yep, all right. So Moldavia. Another one, not to be repeated. Yeah, Moldavia. Wow. The odds of somebody giving me the right answer now are just going higher and higher and higher. Seriously. Seriously. You don't believe me? Think about it, all right? Think about it. How many countries are there in the entire world? Huh? 197. Serious, okay? Not thousands, 197 countries in the entire world. That, the solution in that envelope is one of them. What number or what proportion of all the countries in the world, the 197, what do you think? What proportion of them end in IA? How many of them do you think end in IA? Not too great a many, I think, if you would allow me to phrase that way. Not too many, I don't think. I'm after a country that ends in IA. One of the 197 countries in the world, okay? So it's not like there's thousands of countries. Some people think there are. There aren't. There's only 197. How many of those do you reckon end in IA? A whole stack of countries that end in IA are on the board already. Look at them. Moldavia, Latvia, Tanzania, Albania, Cambodia, Indonesia, Argentina. What do we got there? Austria, Romania, Bosnia. I almost said Ireland. That's not one. Australia, Malaysia. So you got so many answers up there already that were incorrect. You do not want to repeat any of those. And every incorrect answer that matches my clue, is already on the board. All you got to do is make sure you do not repeat any country name that is on the board, and the next country that you tell me that ends in IA definitely could be the right answer. $1,300 prize money. Oh, wake up! It's something to think about. Winning $1,300. All right, okay. I know it's late. I know the family's asleep. I don't want to be shouting. I know it's Sunday. I know a whole lot of people have already gone to bed because Monday's a work day. Cool. Good on them. Right? Don't you hate it when your straw goes inside your bottle? Use a different straw. There we go. Now, getting back to the task at hand. Okay. I have $1,300 cash prize here. Okay. $1,300 cash waiting for someone out there. Someone watching. Yeah. People that are not watching have no chance of winning $1,300 tonight. Anybody watching from any part of the country, doesn't matter where you are, okay? Somebody watching, somebody calling is going to take home $1,300 pretty soon, I think, because we're getting closer and closer to the right answer. So if you can see this show, if you can think of a country that ends in IA, one of the 197 countries in the world who happens to end in IA, whose name happens to end in IA, how many is that? Is it 10, 20, 30, 40 of the 197? I don't know how many, but it can't be too many, right? One that is not on the board already. Somebody that tells me a country whose name ends in IA and is not on the board behind me already is going to take this $1,300. It could be anyone from anywhere in Australia, which means it could be you. And since some people are so into clocks, I'm going to put another 2-minute clock on the screen. 2-minute clock. All right, when this clock hits 0, I'm going to be hearing from my next contestant. Who is that going to be? Like I always say, it is going to be someone that has called 1902 555522. The number on the bottom of the screen. Yeah, the one that you need to give yourself a chance at being a contestant on the show. It's going to be somebody that is calling that number or is about to call that number. One of those three, all right? About to call that number because you got just over a minute and a half before I hear from my next contestant. And you never know, your next call could be the one that turns you into my next contestant, right? So get on the phone now. 1902 555522, 55 cents a call, $1,300 prize money going to my winner. Yeah, it's going to land in the bank account of the first person live on air that tells me the correct answer. All right, so I'm looking for the name of a country, right, that ends in IA, because in that envelope there, that's the envelope in question. In that envelope, conveniently labeled solution, I have the name of a country that ends in IA. All right, there's only 197 countries in the world in total. How many of them do you think end in IA? All right, not too many. And I've got a stack of them already written on the board. Every incorrect answer that matches that clue is on the board, right? Like even up there, Moldova. I actually spelled that wrong. Latvia, Tanzania, Indonesia, Cambodia, Albania, Austria. I don't know, a whole lot of them. So 30 seconds left to go on the clock till I hear from my next contestant. You see, with so many incorrect answers already, only a limited number of countries in the world that end in IA. We're getting closer and closer and closer and closer to the right solution. I think I can smell a winner in the air. Or is it just... No. Hey, somebody's on the line. Hello, welcome to Call and Win.
How you going?
Hey, mate, I'm doing really good. Listen, what's your name?
Sarkis.
Well, welcome to the show. Great to hear from you. Listen, I'd love to hear the right answer because then I could finally give you this $1,300. What do you think it might be?
Armenia.
Armenia. Excellent answer. I was just trying to think where that is, somewhere in Europe. Armenia, yeah. Oh, yeah, Turkey, somewhere around there, or I don't know, down south, sort of in the Balkans, Bosnia, I don't know, somewhere around there, near Serbia. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, Pardon me for my limited knowledge of geography, but it's kind of like in that neck of the woods. Armenia. Yes, I've got to write that up on the board. And what I've come up with is I'm going to move these letters across to give myself a bit of room. And so, yep, we're still a country. You see? Okay. Armenia. It's next to Turkey, I'm told. Okay. Armenia. Between Turkey, Iran, Azerbaijan, and Georgia. Yeah, Moldavia. Yeah, right. So, that looks kind of funny now. Yeah. So, it's a country. Yes, a country. Still looking for a country, right? I'm just writing. See, because when was the last time you saw someone on this show playing a game like this, where every incorrect answer that matches the big main clue is up on the board? Hey, when was the last time you saw one of these? Not often. All right? So, yeah, don't say I'm not trying to help you. I'm doing everything possible. Now, what you got to do is find the country in the envelope. There's the envelope in question, actually. I'll just take it down here just for some fun. It's covering England, right? So that doesn't end in IA, so it's not a problem. So in this envelope, conveniently labelled solution, I have the name of a country. This country, the name of this country ends in IA, right? That's a huge clue. Do you know how many countries there are in the world in total? Some people think thousands. No, it's actually 197 countries. How many of the 197 countries in total do you think end in IA? Is it 10? Is it 20? Is it 30? Is it 40? I don't know. But it can't be too many. So of the 197 countries in total in the world, some, but not a lot, end in IA. In this envelope is one of them. On the board behind me is every country name that ends in IA that a contestant has so far told me. All the incorrect possible answers are on the board behind me, which we'll show you in a minute, right? All you have to do is make sure you don't repeat any of those answers. Getting so close to hearing the right solution from someone. You see what I'm saying? I'm just trying to say the odds of somebody giving me the right answer now are so high, with so few possible correct solutions remaining, right? With so many incorrect answers already up there. Look at it. Armenia, Moldavia, Latvia, Tanzania. What do we got? Argentina, Indonesia, Cambodia, Albania, Austria, just to name a few. Romania, just to name a few. Even Australia, Malaysia, Bosnia, you know, Armenia. We got so many there already. So many names that people have told us. All the incorrect answers that end in IA. Every single one of them is up on the board. All you got to do is make sure you don't repeat any of those. That's if you'd like a chance at winning the $1,300 prize money. All right? That's if you'd like a chance at winning the $1,300 prize money. So, come on. You want a chance? 1902 55 55 22. That's the number you got to call, all right? So, I'm giving you so much help on this one. 55 cents a call to that number, granted. But that's the number you need to call if you'd like a chance of being a contestant live on the show. That's the number you need to call if you'd like a chance of telling me your answer. Yes, a country's name that you've come up with. A country name that ends in IA and is definitely not on the board behind me. I've just told you a whole lot of them. What country name have you come up with? Because the country name that you're thinking of, provided it's not on the board here behind me, provided it ends in IA, could definitely be the one in that envelope labelled solution. It could definitely be the one that is going to win you $1,300 if you're the first person live on here to tell me. Right? That's the number on the bottom of the screen you need to call if you want a chance of being a contestant on the show. You want a chance at winning the $1,300. This $1,300 is cash, by the way. This is a single prize. It is going to go to a single person. It's not going to be split between winners. One person is going to win the $1,300. I don't know who they are, right? Could be anyone from any walk of life, anywhere in Australia. It could be you, right? I don't know. Yeah. So really, it doesn't matter what kind of weekend you've had, good, bad, indifferent, what you got planned for next week, doesn't matter. If you can think of a country name, and there's only 197 countries in total in the world, remember. How many of those 197 countries do you reckon end in IA? A couple of dozen? Maybe. There's about a dozen already up on the board. So few possible answers remaining. So much information on the screen to help. Every answer that I have had so far that matches this big clue ends in IA. Every country that anyone has told me so far on the show that ends in IA is on the board behind me. All the wrong answers so far are on the board behind me. All you have to do is come up with a different country that ends in IA, and I have a contestant on the line. That's a beautiful thing. Yeah, hey, good evening, welcome, good morning, whatever. Welcome to Call and Win. Hello? Hello? Is there somebody on the line? Speak to me, please. Dear contestant. Hello? You're through to me. We're talking. Almost talking. We could be. I hear no one on the line. Oh. Why? It sounds like they hung up. All right, well, seeing as we lost that contestant, how about a 2-minute clock? 2-minute clock, and then we'll get another contestant in the next 2 minutes. There we go. Clock's rocking and rolling. Okay, so if you'd like a chance of being my next contestant, you got 2 minutes. Okay, call 1902 555522. Less than 2 minutes. 55 cents a call, but that's just a drop in the ocean compared to the $1,300 prize money. All right, $1,300 prize money. I am looking for a country name that ends in IA. All right. Seriously, I've told you all about it. Yeah. So, come on. When that clock hits 0, or roundabouts then, that's when I'm going to be hearing from my next contestant. So if you've got a country name that you've thought up that ends in IA and is not on the board behind me, I want to hear it, okay? Get calling the number on the bottom of the screen. Look, in this digital day and age, it could be your next call that turns you into my next contestant. And just imagine, I mean, how many possible countries can there still be? A dozen? Dozen half? Less? I don't know. That end in IA that we've not heard already. Just say you're the one that tells me. $1,300. Ka-chung is going your way. Yeah. So come on, 3/4 minute left to go. Counting down till I hear from my next contestant. Seriously, doesn't matter where you are in Australia. You got a phone, you can see me live on air. You got a phone, you can call that number on the bottom of the screen. Anybody can be a contestant, okay? Make sure you tell me a country name that ends in IA that is not on the board behind me, because every single incorrect answer that ends in IA, I've written up there. I even pushed these letters together so I'd have more space to write them. Come on, don't tell me I'm not trying to help you. Don't tell me the odds of somebody giving me the right answer now are not sky high. Great odds of somebody telling me the right answer. And hopefully it's going to be you. Yeah, come on. Hey, that's if you're calling. That's if you want $1,300. You don't, go to bed then, you know. Hey, somebody's on the line. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hey, who's that?
How
What's your
are you,
name?
Peter?
What's your name, love?
Leslie.
Leslie, lovely to hear from you. Have we spoken before?
No, we haven't.
We haven't. Okay, well, it's great to hear from you the first time. Hey, Leslie, what do you think the right answer might be?
St. Lucia?
Leslie, I'll tell you what. You just won yourself $1,300. You don't believe that, do you? Leslie, you there?
Yes, I'm here.
$1,300 is going your way, Leslie. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Sydney.
From Sydney. All right. St. Lucia. Yes, is a sovereign island country in the Eastern Caribbean Sea on the boundary with the Atlantic Ocean. 617 square kilometres and a population of about 174,000. Yes. Hey, listen. Leslie from Sydney, congratulations. $1,300 is going your way. We're going to give you a call back a little later and tell you how we're going to get you that money. I told you we were close. Yes, ka-chung, ka-chung, ka-chung. A $1,300 winner. That's made my Sunday night. And Leslie's from Sydney. Listen, great game coming up here. Match game. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to roll this out of the way. Whoa! Bang across the other side of the studio. I'm so happy. Yeah, listen, match game. These are good ones. I love these. What you got to do, $300 prize money. All right, hey, nothing to sneeze at. Yeah, nothing to poke a stick at. Nothing better than poking the eye with a sharp stick. That's what I was thinking of. Okay, listen, $1,300. What do you got to do? Move 2 matches to make the highest number, right? So, 4389, that's a cool number to start with. Our regular viewers will be familiar with this type of game. Yeah. All right. So move 2 matches to make the highest number. Now, as you can see there, we've got a number. It comprises of 4 digits, right? 4389. What you have to do is reposition 2 of those matches to make the highest number. That's probably the easiest way to say it. So when it says move 2 matches, it doesn't say, hey, take 2 matches and move them in there. It doesn't mean take 2 matches from there and move them out of there. What that means is leave everything exactly as it is. Leave everything exactly as it is. Just take 2 of the existing matches. Nothing else. Okay? Do not move anything else. Leave everything else exactly where it is. Take 2 of the existing matches in that number. Reposition them elsewhere in this brown playing area in which you find that number. And make the highest number possible. Now, there's lots of different numbers can be made by moving 2 matches. The question is, what's the highest possible number? And I've got $300 cash for the first person live on air to tell me. Cash? It's going to go in your bank account if you got the right answer. Okay? So come on, tell me what you think is the right answer. This is a fun game, this one. I like these games. Because the previous game was kind of like, there's a calculated guess. Now this is different. This is a simple logic game. I mean, it's just basically like kids game, move the matches around and create the highest possible number. Yeah. So to me, it's like a fun little logic game, sort of one you might play with the kids at home. Yeah. And you might play it here and win $300 if you're the first person to give me the right number. Yeah. I mean, I've played this kind of thing with kids before. Obviously not for money and not here on the show, and you've got to be over 18 to play here. But I mean, kids love that, because they can count and everything, and it's like, ooh, it's all, simple logic. Okay? So move 2 matches to make the highest number. Very well instructed, very well phrased, that, actually. Because when it says move 2 matches, right, it doesn't say add matches, and it doesn't say remove matches. So it doesn't say move 2 matches in there, which is what some people think they have to do. No. It doesn't say move 2 matches out of there, which some people sometimes think they might be able to do or have to do. No. What it actually means is leave everything exactly as it is, right? Leave everything exactly as it is, because if you want to win the $300 cash prize, what you've got to do is take 2 of the existing matches that you already see there and reposition them elsewhere in this brown playing area to create the highest number possible. So it's reposition 2 of the matches already there. And like I said, I mean, kids love this kind of stuff. You give something like this to a primary school kid, they'll probably solve it in like 2 minutes flat, because they love the idea of, they will start experimenting, like straight away. Seriously. I had a maths teacher in high school, a guy I loved actually. He's a great guy. I mean, unfortunately, everybody made fun of him because he was Greek. And his name was Mr. Rizos. And I loved him because once he taught us the compulsory maths, he would always give us problems to solve. And some of us who like that kind of stuff, we're just like, oh, wow, solving these problems. And he would always say that his teachers always gave him problems to solve. And, you know, and kids love stuff. And this is like such simple logic, you know. It's like, don't add any matches, don't remove any matches, just move two of them. Hey, somebody's on the line. They want to tell me an answer. Hello, welcome to Call and Win.
Hello.
Hello, love. Welcome to the show. What's your name?
Faye.
Faye, lovely to hear from you, Faye. All right, Faye, I'm looking for the highest number that can be made by moving two matches in this puzzle here. What do you think it is?
1
Sorry?
1 9 9 9.
No, unfortunately. Try again. All right. I'll tell you what, if you've got a different answer and you think it might be right, I'm raising the prize money to $400. Okay? $400? Yeah. Okay. $400 prize money. First person live on air with the right answer takes this money. So what am I looking for? I'm looking for a new number. Well, there's nothing wrong with this number. That's our starting number, 4389. What do you got to do? If all else fails, read the instructions. Move two matches to make the highest number. Right? So we got a number there. Lots of matches in that number, right? Yeah. So have a good look at that and see if you can work it out. See, what you have to do, because it's a really well-worded question there, very simple. Move two matches. So, and it means reposition two of the matches already there. That's what it means, right? Does it say move two matches into that number? No. Does it say move two matches out of that number? No. So do not add any matches. Do not remove any matches. In actual fact, you need to leave everything exactly as it is. What you need to do, and it's a different way of phrasing this, which to make it more precise perhaps, is reposition. That's a good way of saying it. Reposition two of the existing matches already there. Reposition them in that brown playing area. Don't add any matches. Don't remove any matches, okay? Just move two matches, nothing else. Don't touch anything else. Not one match, not three matches, not four matches, two matches. Everything else has to stay the same. And it is amazing the kinds of changes you can make to this number just by repositioning two of the matches already there, okay? Don't add anything, don't remove anything. Good puzzle, this one. Yeah, I like these kind of ones. And I'll tell you what, they're fun because you give this to primary school kids and they will be all over it, you know. It's like, oh yeah, beauty, you could do this, do that, move it here, move it there, move it there. You know, like, and they look at different ways, you know, just moving matches, changing the digits, you know, reforming them, but you only got to move two. So attack it. Pretend you're a kid. Yeah, go back to primary school and say, okay, now once you know your numbers and stuff, you know, it's okay. So two matches here, right? Okay, don't add anything, don't remove anything. You tell the kids. So pretend you're a kid again, right? Say two matches, don't add anything, don't remove anything. Just pick two of the matches that are already there, put them somewhere else in that brown playing area, and come up with the highest possible number. Hey. And the kids will be all over this. Seriously. I've done it before, just out of fun, this type of thing with kids, yeah. In Scouts. And they loved it. So, and just to make it more interesting for you, if you happen to be the first person with the right answer live on air, I'm going to give you $400 cash, okay? Well, you will win yourself $400 cash. $400 cash, first person live on air with the right answer. What do you reckon? So there is nothing wrong with 4389. That's the good thing. And there's a lot of different numbers. Many different numbers can be made by moving 2 matches and 2 matches only. The question is, and that's what I got the $400 prize money for here. I got $400 prize money waiting for the first person live on air that can tell me the highest possible number. What's the highest number can be made? All right? Remember, do not add any matches. Right? Because it doesn't say move 2 matches into that number, does it? Nah. And remember, do not remove any matches, because it does not say down there that you should move 2 matches out of there. In actual fact, you don't need to touch anything else there. Just 2 matches of your choosing, right? So pick which 2 matches you want to move and reposition them. That's another way of saying it, right? That's another way of saying that. Reposition 2 of the existing matches. Which 2? Totally up to you. Reposition 2 of the matches to create the highest possible number. Yeah. That's what you gotta do. Reposition 2 of the matches to create the highest possible number. You working that out? Hey? How can you go about it? What do you come up with? So remember, don't move anything else except for 2 matches, all right? So just look at it and say, all right, 2 matches. That's an interesting one. And don't forget that there's $400 prize money for the first person with the right answer. And don't forget also, if you'd like to win the prize money, you need to be calling 1902 555522. All right? There's the number on the bottom of the screen. It's 55 cents a call. But hey, check this out. I almost said something funny there that I shouldn't on air. Hey, check this out. There's $400 prize money. $400 cash that is going to land in the bank account of the first person with the right answer. Cash for you to spend. Say you're my winner on this. That's $400 cash for you to spend on whatever you want, whenever you want, wherever you want. All right? And it's a simple game of logic. And I'll tell you what, kids in school, primary school kids, love this kind of thing. Once they got their heads around numbers and that, you give them one of these and they will be all over it. And this time, I'm giving like $400 for the right answer. Hey, somebody's on the line. Hello, welcome to Call and Win.
Hi there.
Hi there, mate. Welcome to the show. What's your name?
Yosip.
Yosip. Oh, great to hear from you. I'm Peter. Welcome to the show. What do you reckon the right answer might be?
9393.
9393. Oh, no. Unfortunately, no. Okay, Yosip, you got to try again. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to raise the prize money now to $500. Okay, $500. And what you got to do is just move 2 matches, nothing else. Okay, $500 prize money, ladies and gentlemen. $500, yeah, just for telling me the right answer. Okay, so I've raised the prize money to $500. Remember, 2 matches of your choosing, right? And so the instructions down below, all right? And I always say, if all else fails, read the instructions. I'm like that. A lot of people are not. I am. Because it becomes so annoying when you have... Doesn't it become annoying when you have something at home, an appliance or something, and you know it's capable of doing something, but you don't know which buttons to press, and you can't work it out? Well, you just get out the book that came with it. Where is it? Oh, I don't know. Great solution. Just keep one drawer or one little shelf in a cupboard somewhere in the house. Any operating instructions, you just throw them all in there. Throw them all into one place, and then you know it's got to be there. So, that's what I say. If all else fails, read the instructions. Move 2 matches to make the highest number. There you go. Move 2 matches to make the highest number. Right? So, That means move 2 of the existing matches. It does not mean that you need to move 2 matches in there. Don't add any matches. It does not mean that you need to move 2 matches out of there. Do not remove any matches. Another way of saying this, and to help you, is simply reposition 2 matches to make the highest number. Is that better? Does that help? You see what I'm saying? Reposition 2 of the existing matches you already see there to make the highest number. Do not move anything else, in fact. Just 2 matches. All right? 2 matches of your choosing. Now, there are lots of different numbers that can be made, all right? There are lots of different numbers can be made here by moving 2 matches. The question is, what's the highest possible number? That's what I got the prize money for. $500, by the way, cash, all right? $500 to the first person live on air that can tell me the right answer. Simply reposition, move or reposition within this brown playing area there where you see that number, 4389, okay? Take 2 of the matches that you already have there. Don't add any, don't remove any. Take 2 of these matches somewhere already in that number and reposition them somewhere else in this area to create the highest possible number. All right? Reposition them. That's another way of saying move. All right? I'm rephrasing that instruction to help you make it more clearer. Make it clearer. There's no such thing as more clearer. Thank you for that. I sometimes forget. So, $500 prize money. Who's going to win it? I've already had one winner on tonight's show. Leslie from Sydney won $1,300. Who is it that's going to... Now, $500 is nothing to sneeze at. This is good prize money, this. Don't tell me you would not be happy winning $500 prize money just for telling me the right answer here. Do not tell me this would not put a smile on your face or the faces of some of the people around you, eh? $500, that's handsome prize money. That's good prize money. You don't have a handsome presenter? Fine, you put up some handsome prize money. All right, yeah, the crew's nodding. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's right, Pete, yeah. Okay, so the crew's all in agreement. Great. Now listen, 1902 555522 is the number to call, okay? That's the number to call if you think you know the right answer. If you want a shot at telling me the answer live on air, you want a shot at that, that's the number you need to call. 55 cents a call, but $500 is going to be yours if you're the first person live on air with the right answer. Hey, $500, check it out, all right? So, what do you got to do? Read the instructions if all else fails. Move 2 matches to make the highest number. In other words, do not move 2 matches into there. No, don't add any matches, right? Move 2 matches out of there. No, do not remove any matches. Basically, you got to keep everything exactly where it is. Like 95% of all the stuff there stays exactly where it is. It's only 2 matches that move. 2 matches, 2 of the ones already there. So move 2 matches, right? Move 2 matches simply means reposition 2 of the existing matches somewhere in that number. Already there, okay? 2 of the matches, you see a stack of matches in that number, right? Well, you've got to decide which 2 matches you want to reposition somewhere else in this brown playing area to create the highest possible number. First person live on air with the right answer wins $500. I stand corrected. Wins $500. Okay? $500 cash is nothing to sneeze at, you know. $500 cash any night of the week is good to win. Yeah, just for telling me a number. Okay? So, 4389, nothing wrong with that. Fun number, nothing wrong. But there is a number that can be made using this stuff here and moving 2 of the matches, repositioning 2 of the matches already in this number, reposition 2 of those matches somewhere in that brown playing area, and you can create, there is another number that can be made, the highest possible number that's going to win somebody $500. $500. So who's it going to be? Who is it going to be that is going to tell me the right answer? Is it going to be you? Listen, I've already given away $1,300 tonight to a lady called Leslie from Sydney. Hey, and I've got another contestant on the line. This could be a winner. Let's have a listen. Hello, welcome to Call and Win. Hello? Hello? Don't listen to the TV, listen to me over the phone. There you are. Hello, welcome to the show. Who am I speaking to?
Morgan.
Great to hear from you, mate. What do you reckon the right answer might be?
14,395.
Thinking out of the box there. Good try, but not the right answer. All right, listen, my producer is threatening, you know. She's saying, like, with girly colours, she says she's threatening. She's saying last contestant. She's saying if we can't get the right answer on this one soon, we're going to go on and play a different game. So if you've got an answer that no one else has given me and you're convinced that your answer is the right answer, the highest possible number that can be made, by moving 2 matches and 2 matches only. Okay, don't touch anything else, by the way. Leave everything else exactly where it is. Just 2 matches of your choosing, 2 of the existing matches that are already there, reposition them somewhere else to create the highest possible number. Seriously. And the first person to tell me the right answer wins $500, and there's $500 here to be taken. And even though she's using her girly colours to threaten us of last contestant sort of stuff, you know, I've seen that before, and the game has sometimes gone on for quite a while. But don't count on it. Don't count on it. All right, because sometimes they're serious, really serious. I can never tell. So, take my word, get calling now. All right, there's the number on the bottom of the screen if you want a chance of being a contestant live on air, talking to me, telling me your answer. Come on, 1902 555522. Okay, 55 cents a call to that number, but that's the number you need to call if you want a chance at being a contestant live on air. Chance of talking to me. Chance of telling me your answer? Chance of telling me the right answer? I'm winning $500. Yeah! All right. So come on, let's hear from you. Let's hear what you've come up with. Yeah. Exactly. So, what do you got? Okay, what have we got? We got good instructions. We got good instructions. Move 2 matches to make the highest number. That's cool, right? We got a number, 4389. That's cool, right? I've already told you, you need to move 2 of those matches. I've already told you, you do not need to add any matches. No. You do not need to remove any matches. What you need to do, in actual fact, is keep everything in that number basically exactly as it is. And move 2 matches and 2 matches only. Do not touch anything else. All right? $500 here, waiting for the first person live on air with the right answer. So remember what I said when I say move 2 matches, it means reposition 2 of the existing matches already in that number. Move them somewhere else in that playing area there where that number is, okay? So reposition 2 matches of your choosing. You can see a stack of matches there, right? 2 of them need to be moved. Which 2? It's up to you. And you need to move them in a way that you create the highest possible number out of all that there. Everything you need to solve this is there. $500 is here, waiting to be won. All right, sorry, don't mean to yell at this hour of the night, morning, or whenever, you know. But $500 is waiting to be won, and $500 is nothing to sneeze at. Come on, What would you spend $500 on if you were to win it? Hey? That's a good question. There's no prize money for answering that because everyone knows. Come on, everyone knows what they'd spend $500 on if they were to win it. Don't you? Pardon me. So you see what I'm saying? There are a lot of different numbers that can be made by repositioning two of those matches. A lot of different numbers. But you need to reposition two of the matches in this number in such a way that you create the highest possible number. Now, my producer is threatening here in girly colours, saying last contestant. She's saying she's being like gentle with this. She says she's always gentle. We'll take her word for that. We'll take her word for that. Now, let's get back to the task at hand. All right? Yes, it's in these early hours of the morning that, you know, my producers start saying funny things to me. Yes. So, yeah, listen. So, take two matches and don't take them anywhere. Just put them somewhere else. Okay? Two of the existing matches in there. Okay? Just move two matches. Do not touch anything else. Just do not move anything else. Don't move one match. Don't move 3, 4, 5 matches. That'll muck things up. Okay? Move two matches. Reposition two of the existing matches. Don't add any. Don't remove any. Leave everything the way it is. You've got exactly the right amount of everything there. Everything you need to solve this puzzle is already there. You've just got to decide which two matches you want to move, and you've got to decide where you want to move them to create the highest possible number. Now, there are lots of different numbers that can be created by moving two matches. I want you to tell me the highest one. First person to do so, live on air, wins $500. $500 cash. $500 cash that is going to wind up in the bank account of my winner. $500 cash that my winner is going to be able to spend on whatever they want. And it could be this person here now. Hello, we got a contestant on the line. Welcome to the show.
Yeah.
Welcome, mate.
Yes,
what's
hello.
your name? Hello, what's your name, mate?
My name's Chris.
Chris. All right, Chris, I'm Peter. It's great to have you on board. Listen, I'm all ears. What number did you come up with?
47891.
47891. Chris, excellent try. Not the right answer, though. But this is not the moment to give up. This is not the moment to give up. I'll tell you what, Chris, try it again. Try it again. Tell you what I'm going to do now. To spice things up a little bit, I'm going to create a win-win situation, which basically means that I'm going to give my next contestant $50 for the wrong answer. So, depending on what answer I get from my next contestant, it's going to be $50 they win or $500 they win. It is now a win-win situation. Yeah. Win-win situation. Great time to be playing a game. Right, because my next contestant cannot leave here without money. My next contestant is going to be a winner either way. Wrong answer, $50. Right answer, $500. There we go. See, wrong answer, $50. Right answer, $500. Last contestants, call and win now. Hey, that's good advice. So what do you think the right answer is? Hey, yep, what do you think the right answer is? So, simply move two matches to make the highest number. Rightio? Well-worded instructions. They do not tell you, I do not tell you, to add matches, okay? So don't add any matches to that number. That's a no-no. Okay. And don't remove any matches either, because that's a big no-no as well. See, everything you need to create the right answer is there. Everything you need to create the $500 prize money winning answer is there. Just move 2 of the matches already in that number. All right? Do not touch anything else. Do not move anything else. Do not move 4, 5, 6 matches. Just 2 of them. In other words, what it means is reposition, right? Move somewhere else within this brown playing area. Reposition 2 of the matches in that number, 4389. Reposition them somewhere else to create the highest possible number. Be the first person to tell me the right answer live on air and you're going to win $500 cash, okay? Now, if you'd like a shot at being a contestant on the show, if you'd like a shot at telling me your answer, I want to hear from you. Yeah, the number to call is there on the bottom of the screen underneath me, right? 1902 555522. 55 cents a call to that number, by the way, right? But that's the number you've got to call to give yourself a chance of being a contestant on the show to win the $500 prize money. $500, better than a poke in the eye with a sharp stick. No, that's handsome prize money there. $500. Remember, do not move anything else. Only 2 matches. Reposition, move 2 of the matches already in that number to create the highest possible. There's a lot of different numbers you can create by moving 2 matches. Question is, what's the highest possible number? $500. It doesn't matter where you are in Australia. Anywhere that you can see this show live on air, right? Anywhere that you can call the number on the screen, which is on the bottom of the screen, which is no longer covered by falling money. Yeah. Anywhere that you can call that number on the bottom of the screen. Anywhere you can see the show. Anywhere you can think about this. Yeah, come on. You are in the chance of being a contestant. You are in the chance of winning. You got a chance of winning the prize money. Yeah. Now, this is the kind of game. You know, I once played this kind of thing, right, with primary school kids, and they loved it. They were all over it. It's like, oh, move this there, move this there. One thing you got to do is be careful you don't start moving too much stuff, right? Because it's only 2 matches. And they were all over it. They loved it because it's just such simple logic, isn't it? And that's why I love it, because it's simple logic. And I mean, so just put yourself back into kid mode, you know. There's probably no one around to bother you. So just put yourself back into kid mode and get all over it. Yeah, and solve it for me. And listen, you can do it just by visualizing it here. And if you can't visualize it and you want to get something to physically do it, get some matches, lay them out in front of you and do it like that. Be careful you don't light any matches and burn anything, right? Okay, don't play with the matches, right? And if you don't have matches at home anymore, and a lot of people don't, you could maybe use toothpicks. Toothpicks, you know, or like cotton wool earbuds. You just want to make sure you don't put them back in the box after you've handled them and you just throw them away, you know. But I mean, they're not expensive, you know. A mate of mine, seriously, he said once, oh, you know what I did it with? He said, I used chopsticks. And I went, that must have been huge. He said, yeah, I did it on a kitchen table. He said, because that's all I had lying around. He said, because I ordered so much Chinese food, and he did it with chopsticks on the kitchen table. Yeah, well, that just goes to show what kind of mates I got. Oh, some of them, yeah. All right, so listen. $500 cash to the first person live on air with the right answer. Move 2 matches to create the highest number. Don't move anything else, only 2 matches. Don't add any matches. Don't remove any matches, okay? Simply, all right, another way of saying that is to simply reposition, right? Reposition 2 of the existing matches already in that number. There are a stack of matches in that number. Your task is to select which 2 matches only, you want to reposition, to change the digits and create the highest possible number. As we've heard from many contestants already, There are lots of different numbers that can be created by moving two matches. The question is, and that's what I got the prize money here for, $500 cash for the first person live on air that can tell me the highest possible number. So if you've got a number that no one else has told me, you are convinced that you have not added matches, not removed matches, you have simply repositioned two of the existing matches already there. You're convinced that the number you've come up with is the highest possible number. There is no other higher possible number. I want to hear your answer pronto. Yes. Well, that is if you'd like a chance at winning the $500 prize money. Cash prize, by the way. Right? So if you'd like $500 to wander into your bank account, just for telling me the right answer, you need to call the number on the bottom of the screen. Somebody has, and they're on the line. Hello, welcome to Call and Win.
Hello, 9900.
Hello, welcome to the show. Who am I speaking to?
Yeah. I'm Sudesh.
Lovely to hear from you. What do you think the correct answer might be?
9900.
No. I was just trying to work. No. Okay, right. Not the right answer. Okay, I'm not going to go into the logic of it because it's not my job to like analyse people's answers. There's one thing that I do need to tell you about, all right? So I'm still waiting for the right answer. If you've got it, I'll tell you what I'm going to do now. From this moment on, the prize money is going up by $100. $600. Yes. Pretty cool, that, eh? All right. Listen. I've already had one big winner tonight on the show. Leslie from Sydney, she won $1,300. Last Sunday night, I had winners from Brisbane, Perth, you know. This Sunday night I've had someone, and other places, but I mean all the way from Brisbane and all the way from Perth. I mean, you know, 2 points really far across the country. Tonight, Sydney, I mean, it could be anybody from anywhere, you know. And I've had people in country towns as well, loads of times. So it doesn't matter where you are in Australia. You know, if you're watching a show, yeah, you want a chance at winning $600, hey, solve this. I tell you what, primary school kids, you give them a little problem like this, a puzzle like that, they'll love it. They'll be all over it. Oh yeah, they'll work out how to do it. Can't see if you can work it out. Now, oh, by the way, my last two contestants both won $50. I forgot to say that. One, just my last one, or the one before as well? Just the last one. My last contestant. Oh, I forgot to tell you, mate. You won $50 because I got $50 for the wrong answer, so you're a winner. We're going to get back to you, and we're going to let you know how we're going to get that money to you. $50 is going to land in your bank account. Hey, so yeah, win-win situation now. All right, yeah, I forgot about that. I was trying to lead you on to how to solve this, and I forgot to even mention that he's won $50 for his trouble. So, those $600 is still here. The $500 plus the extra 100 I added is here. Right, $600 prize money. First person live on air with the correct answer, okay? First person live on air with the correct answer wins $600. All right? Next contestant, you give me the wrong answer, you win $50. So it's a win-win situation now, okay? That's pretty cool. Yeah. Right. So, like I said, once it's Scouts, you know, I was doing some stuff with kids and I just gave them sort of a puzzle like this, something similar to this, you know. And they were all over it, you know. They loved it because it's simple logic. So experiment with it. Play around. Yeah. With this. Crew, quiet. So play around with this and see if you can come up with the highest possible number, right? $600 prize money awaits the first person live on air with the right answer. And it could be anyone, like I said, from anywhere in Australia. Tonight, my previous winner, Leslie from Sydney. Yes. Lady called Leslie from Sydney, yeah. Last week, I had like 5 or 6 winners on the show on Sunday night. And one of them was from Brisbane, one of them was Perth. They're the two I remember because it's like, what are they, 3,000 kilometres away? So you could be anywhere in Australia, you can win money here. All right? Just be the first person with the right answer. And you got $600, okay? Handsome prize money, that nothing wrong with $600. Put a lot of smiles on a lot of faces, that would. Yep, all right. So, 4389. That's the number you got to start off with. The instructions down underneath, way down there. Yep. Move 2 matches to make the highest number out of that. Okay? Well worded. It doesn't say add matches, does it? You don't need to add any matches. Oh, and to the guy who called just before, that's what I wanted to say. Don't add matches and don't remove matches. Because one of the most common mistakes people make, I'll tell you what, most common mistakes, this is a word of advice, okay, so watch out for that, is that they will take meticulous care with the first match. Saying, okay, I will take it from that number there, or that digit, you know, and that will change that digit, and I'll put it over here, and that will change that one. So I've changed that one, I've changed this one, and that, so that's that, and that's that, yeah, I got that, and then I'll put another match there, yeah, and I got the highest possible number. See what they did? They moved the first match, but the second match, they just visualized another match there, and they actually added the second one. That's probably the most common mistake people make, is that they take great care in moving the first match, and the second match they will just add, okay? And that's why I say, because it looks something like pretty simple, just visualizing it, doesn't it? You know, you go, okay, so that one from there and that one from there. But as soon as you move one, you've probably changed 2 digits already, and you forget what those new digits are. You might want to write it down or something. Or you can just model it with matches or toothpicks or cotton wool earbuds or chopsticks or, you know, anything. Box of nails. You know? So, important thing, move 2 matches and 2 matches only. Okay? Do not move anything else. Everything else, which means like 95% of the stuff in that number, needs to remain exactly where it is. It's only 2 matches that move. Nothing else. Which 2 matches, that's up to you. Like, you can see a stack of matches in that number, right? Okay? So the task is to reposition, basically, that's another way of saying it, reposition 2 of the matches of your choosing, 2 matches of your choosing, reposition them somewhere else and create the highest possible number. So don't add matches, don't remove matches, reposition 2 matches and 2 matches only. And be the first person live on air to tell me the highest possible number that can be made by doing that. All right? There's lots of different numbers that can be made by moving 2 matches and 2 matches only. The question is, what's the highest number? And for the first person to tell me live on air, I have $600 cash to give them. Yeah, $600 prize money, and I want to give this away. So what a buzz! I gave away $1,300 to a lady called Leslie from Sydney earlier on. What a buzz it's going to be giving $600 to somebody else. And I got a contestant on the line. Maybe this person's going to take it. Hello, welcome to Call and Win. Hello.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome to the show. Good evening.
Yeah, mate.
Morning. Yeah, hey, welcome, mate. Great to have you here. What's your name, mate?
Don.
John. All right, John, I'm Peter, and I'm all ears. What do you got for me? What's your answer? Don. Sorry, mate. Okay, Don. Yes, like the Bombers. Don, what do you reckon the answer is?
9393.
9393. No, but I'll tell you what, Don, you won $50 for the wrong answer. Not the correct answer, unfortunately. You got $50. It's a win-win situation at the moment. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do, because I'm in a good mood. It's Sunday night. You know, we got a new week coming up and everything else. Hope you've had a good weekend, by the way. I am going to raise the prize money now to $700. How is that? $700. But check this out. Not only am I raising this money, I'm raising that money too. From now on, $100 for a wrong answer. Listen, sometimes we play some simple games here on the show, and we start off with $50 for the right answer. Some people win $50 for a right answer. Tonight, you could win $100 for a wrong answer. So, on a blower is where you need to be. Yeah, now this is win-win time. Win-win time on the show. Hey, and we are coming down to the end of the show. Only about 10 minutes or something to go. Am I right on that? Crew, we only got 10, 15 minutes to go. 12 minutes left. Come on. Win-win situation. $100 for the wrong answer, $700 for the right answer. 12 minutes to go on the show. You got the right answer. Where do you need to be? On a blower. Yeah. All right. On the Dogger phone, whatever you want to call it, 1902 555522 is the number to call. There it is. Nice big numbers down the bottom of the screen, so you can't get it wrong. 1902 555522. 55 cents a call to that number, but it is a win-win situation now. Okay. If you're my next contestant, you cannot leave here without money. The minimum you're going to leave with is $100. That's guaranteed. $100 for the wrong answer, guaranteed. $700 for the right answer, guaranteed. Okay? And remember, both are cash prizes. Cash prizes that are going to wind up in your bank account. Yep. Believe it or not, you better, because that's right. Yeah. All right? So come on. Still looking for the right answer. You've got to move 2 matches. And 2 matches only. Do not touch anything else. Everything you need to solve this is there, right? Okay? Don't add any matches to that. Do not remove any matches from there. Simply, you can see a stack of matches here in that number. Simply reposition 2 of the existing matches, right? That's another way of saying it. Move 2 matches, reposition 2 of the existing matches already in this number, 4389, right? Move them somewhere else in this brown playing area. Don't add anything, don't remove anything. Actually, 95% of that needs to, well, thereabouts, needs to stay the way it is. Only 2 matches are moved. That's all you need to move. $700 if you're the first person live on air with the right answer. And next contestant wins $100 guaranteed for the wrong answer. A win-win situation. A great time to be playing a game. Yep, a great time to be calling. All right, if you want a chance of being my next contestant, come on, call 1902 555522. That's the number you need to be calling. Yeah, if you'd like to be a contestant, 55 cents a call to that number. But, all right, win-win situation for my next contestant. Guaranteed $100 for the wrong answer. $700 guaranteed for the right answer. Only 10 minutes left to go on the show. No reason why I can't get the right answer before we finish. Yeah. Actually, it was... Yeah, if I get the right answer, I'm going to play a different game, give away some more money. Right. So come on. Great time to be calling. $100 guaranteed for the wrong answer. Next contestant cannot leave here without money. Next contestant is guaranteed to leave here with either $100 or $700, depending on their answer. $100 for the wrong answer, $700 for the right answer. There you go. Cash money winds up in the bank account of my winner or my loser. Yes. So this is a good time to be even a loser. Yeah, we don't like that word, nah. But because, yeah, I mean, anybody that plays is like a champ. Yeah, because they've given it a shot. They've taken a risk. Yeah. Oh, that's something that I wanted to say before. You know what, Tony Robbins, he's one of these big trainers, international trainer, really famous. You know what he says about risk? He says, the quality of your life is directly proportional to the amount of risk you can comfortably handle. I was stumped when I heard that. And it's true. It is true, and it is proven true so many times in people that I've worked with and trying to help. So, take the risk. So, even for a wrong answer, now you're a winner. You're a champ because you've taken a risk, you've taken a shot. My next contestant, they've taken a risk, they've taken a shot, and they get $100 for the wrong answer, and they become a winner. The more risk you take, the more shots you take, the more likely you're going to be a winner at something, even if you fail along the way. Fail, what does that mean? It means you're learning something. You're learning something how to do it better next time. So, try this. Yeah, and that's a good one. Oh, I'm getting deep here and I'm a big training and everything, So, 4389, nothing wrong with that number. But we'd like to have a higher number. Why not? The instructions say to move 2 matches to make the highest number. In other words, you do not need to add any matches to that. In other words, you do not need to remove any matches from there. What you need to do is keep everything exactly where it is, except for 2 matches. So move 2 matches and 2 matches only. Do not touch anything else. Do not move anything else. In other words, I'll paraphrase that and say reposition 2 of the existing matches. Reposition 2 of the existing matches to create the highest possible number. Okay? Stack of matches there that you got to play with, right? You can see them all. Stack of matches. Which 2? Hey, somebody's on the line, wants to give me an answer. Hello, welcome to Call and Win.
Hello,
Hello, love. Welcome to the show. What's your name?
Janice.
Janet. All right, you've got it a great time because you're in a win-win situation. Regardless of what answer you give me, you're leaving here with money. $100 for the wrong answer, $700 for the right answer. Janet, what's your answer?
11,398.
Janet, unfortunately, no, not the right answer. Try again. $100. $100 you just won, Janet. All right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. What have we got? One more contestant? Okay, last contestant on the show. I'm going to raise the prize money now to $800. And I'm going to give you $200 for the wrong answer. 200. But it's the end of the show, and I've only got time for one more contestant. Now is the best. $200. I can't remember when I don't know if I've ever given $200 for the wrong answer. But it's a special night, and I'm in a good mood. Yeah. I've already given away $1,300 to a lady called Leslie from Sydney. Yeah, tonight. So why not give someone $200 for a wrong answer, eh? This is a great time to be calling, all right? My last contestant on this game. It's the end of the game. Last contestant. Only got time for one more person I want to hear from, okay? $800 for the right answer. Highest prize money I've had on this game. $800. Cash, all right? Wrong answer, $200. Now, Janet just won herself $100 for the wrong answer. My next contestant, even if you give me the wrong answer, $200. That's worth a call. All right, number to call, 1902 555522. 55 cents a call to that number. But you're going to win $200 for the wrong answer. And you're going to win $800 for the right answer if you're my last contestant. Yes. So if you'd like to be my last, you want a shot at being my last contestant, call the number on the bottom of the screen, right? You got an answer, it doesn't matter what it is. As my last contestant, you will be winning money. Should you be that person? Yep. 200. Last contestant on this show cannot leave here with less than $200. Beautiful time to be calling. Wonderful time to be calling, okay? And that's all I got time for. One more contestant, right? So remember everything I've told you? Everything you need to solve this is there. Everything you need to solve this is there. Move 2 matches to make the highest number. That's what the instructions say, okay? So do not add any matches. Do not remove any matches. Keep everything exactly where it is, okay? Just move 2 of the existing matches already there. Don't touch anything else. Don't move anything else. Move 2 matches and 2 matches only. In other words, all right, I'm going to paraphrase the instructions now. Reposition 2 of the existing matches in this number, right? Reposition them. So don't add any, don't remove any. You can see a whole lot of matches in that number, right? You got to work out which 2 of those matches you want to put somewhere else to create in this brown playing area to create the highest possible number, right? As we've already heard, lots of different matches can be made by moving 2. Take 2. Lots of different numbers can be made by moving 2 matches. Question is, what's the highest possible number? I don't think I've done that before on the show. What's the highest possible number? Yes. So, come on. And listen, get calling. How many minutes? What? 2 minutes till the end of the show. Come on. When this clock hits 0, I'm going to be hearing from my last contestant. Get calling now. Rock that clock. So, $200 for the wrong answer. Check that out. $200 for the wrong answer. Last contestant cannot leave here without money. $200 for the wrong answer. Pardon me. $800 for the right answer. Quick sip, and I'm back into action. 1 minute and 40 seconds left on the clock. Around about when that clock hits 0, I'm hearing from my last contestant, okay? Best time to be calling. Win-win situation. Last contestant cannot leave here without money. 1902 555522. 55 cents a call to that number. But last contestant wins $200 for the wrong answer. $800 for the right answer. $800 is what I'd like to give you if you're my last contestant, by the way. I've already given away $1,300 tonight to a lady called Leslie from Sydney. Last week I had winners, Sunday night last week, from Brisbane to Perth and everywhere in between. So it doesn't matter where you are in a country, get calling now. Call. All right, phone number is gone, no more calls, right? Phone number's gone, no more calls. We always do it like this at the end of the show. 1 more minute to go. Hey, if you've called, stick by the phone because we are going to call back someone, right, that is called to play the game, someone that's called to play this. So if you've called, stick by the phone and if it rings, pick it up because it could be us calling you back, all right? We have the wheels of technology churning around, churning through all the callers, right? And one caller is going to be selected to be my last contestant in about 30 seconds, all right? And for that person, $800 for the right answer, $200 for the wrong answer. Win-win situation, okay? So, who's it going to be? Oh, yes. Not long to go now. $800 or $200. What's my last contestant going to be taken home? And they're very lucky, my last contestant. Very rarely does anybody get $200 on the show for a wrong answer. Very rarely. But it could be $800 for a right answer. Hey, let's find out. Hello, welcome to the show. Hello. Hey, mate, welcome to the show. You're my last contestant. What answer have you come up with?
My name's Peter. I've come up with 9384.
No, not the correct answer. $200 is going your way, though, okay? That was the right answer. That was how to go about it, to create the correct answer, 43051. All right, listen, Peter, hey, congratulations on your $200. Everyone else on their 100 or whatever. Leslie on your 1300. Tune in again tomorrow. Bye-bye.